Hello. We're finally back with the iconic Apollo Justice game. Give me a minute. What is this? Oh, that is handy. This is Apollo's theme from AA5, right? That is sheer fucking coincidence that started playing. That's awesome. Bear with me. Where's me? Hello. And the best part of all this is, hang on, am I not centered again? I'm not. It's so much easier for me to lean over here. My camera's, hang on. Yeah, that makes way more sense. I'm too much of a leaner. I've got, which makes no sense. I've got my Maya Fey shirt on, you know, to celebrate the Ace Attorney. She's not in this game. She is not in this game. A great disrespect, truly. Unreal. Her ass does not come back for a hot minute. So, I don't know. I need to get a Trucy shirt. That's what I need to do. I need to get a Trucy shirt. I've never seen one out in the wild. Thanks for liking my comment on the last VOD. Which one was that? There's a lot of good comments on the last VOD. I forget which one that is. I was very sleepy when I went through the comments on the VOD this morning, but there was one really good one. There was a really, really good one. There we go. I should respond to more of them, really, but I'm just like, I mean, it's the square hole one. Yes! That one was good. I should, like, actually respond to comments on the VOD channel more often, but I'm just like, when I'm going through those, it's usually, like, the day after, right? Like, I upload the VOD, I go to bed, I wake up, and then I'm just scrolling through them, and I'm not quite with it yet. I'm not quite with it enough. I'm not quite awake enough to, like, respond to things correctly. What's good, Big Yellow Nation? Are we polying out? We're so poly. Oh, I'm actually not that. Yeah. Oh, gosh. But anyways, let's get Poly Justice going. This is the first stream I was able to catch. That's so cool. Well, you're gonna catch Apollo Justice in the flesh. Now, one thing I've done, well, there's actually, I don't actually remember how long it's been since I streamed the first case of this game. So bear with me, yeah. Oh yeah, we got 2 whole days of Pride Month. Man, I didn't even realize we got back to Apollo Justice on at the very end of Pride Month. We were just in time. Yo, I wonder if we're gonna get far enough in this case to see the line. Holy shit, I didn't think about that. I need this stream for my entire afternoon because I have so much grinding to do for my Nuzlocke. Best of luck. Best of luck. What's your favorite skin in the game? That's a good point. Like, ooh, my favorite fighting game skin. I'm immediately assuming fighting games. This is not really a skin, but it's more of a color. Slash D Cliff is one of my favorites because it reminds me of Brutaka from Bionicle, and I like it. Finished TGAA at the start of Pride Month, coming back to Apollo at the end of Pride Month. Holy shit, I didn't even realize. Now, one thing I will point out right off the bat. Hang on, let me get the video gaming. Where's me? There's me. We're going back to small chat. I hope you don't mind being shrunked. Apologies if you fucking hate that. I do like that cliff color, but I would have to really think about it. The Apollo Justice skin for Cody is very good. That's a good one. But, one thing you might notice right off the bat is that we're actually playing this game in 1080p. I didn't realize this when I streamed the first case. Something goes very wrong with Apollo Justice if you play in 144p. The sprites look all gnarly and fucked up, and I don't know why they do that. They look perfectly fine in 1080. Perfectly fine in 1080. I think there's a fix, but I could not be bothered. I well and truly could not. There we go, let's select some games. Hello, Apollo Justice. Man, I didn't even realize this. Look how grumpy Phoenix is on case 4. It's a little hard to see, but he's so pissed off. Look at him. Are you doing the full trilogy? No. The plan is that we're gonna do Apollo Justice, and then we'll move on to, once we've finished Apollo Justice, we'll move on to the Great Ace Attorney 2. And at some point, what we'll probably end up doing is when the duology drops, I'll probably stream the first place, I'll probably stream the first case of Investigations 2. Phoenix is giving you the I'm going to kill you stare. He's trying to kill you with his mind. It's fucked up. But yeah, once the duology dropped for Investigations, I'll stream the first case of Investigations 2. And then when we finish the Great Ace Attorney 2, I'll move on to Investigations 2. It might be a bit weird to just, like, dive straight into Investigations 2 without streaming Investigations 1, but I think I've earned it. I think I deserve it as a treat. That is my favorite game. Phoenix in this game, this is my favorite iteration of Phoenix, absolutely, without a doubt. To the streets! Why does it say that? Why does it say to the streets? That's so mean. Also, do you see the little 2 next to Emma? Do you see that? See the little 2 next to Emma? That's a reference to this being the second case. Big Yellow, I am in your rooms. I muted your mic and stole a couple of your coins. Unbelievable. How rude. You have a little gold trophy. You don't need my coins. My coins! I did mention this yesterday. I can't, like, whenever I think of coins, this is all I can think about. I mentioned yesterday, I found an amazing Sonic tuber. Well, not a Sonic tuber, but they do a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog videos, and they have an amazing bit for where, like, over dozens of videos, they always consistently call rings coins, which is badass. I respect the hell out of that. As long as we draw breath, the wheel of fate turns. Phoenix gets freaking run over. There's Eldoon. That's my code. Spinning big crimes and little crimes together. And when the wheel stops... Holy shit. The graphics. Dude, we're pushing the DS to its limits with this one. You die. I've heard actually that, like, a factor in this game having 4 cases is actually, like, its utilization of, like, graphics. I don't know how else to put it. Sorry. 2 months have passed since Mr. Gavin's arrest. My first trial, and I lost both my mentor and my job. Yeah, I'll admit it. I was screwed. So you're probably wondering how I got here. But even when I hit bottom, I told myself I'd never come here, honest. Oh, he's in Phoenix Town. This spaghetti fucks me up. The spaghetti does fuck me up. Here being the legendary Wright & Co. law offices. Oh, he's got a trophy. See, that trophy is like the trophy that you get if you subscribe for more than 9 months, I think. Or at least I think it's 9 months. I actually don't remember how my trophies work. No, it's 6 months, I think. I think you get the gold trophy for 6. Yeah, that's it. That's it, yeah. I need to remember to add more trophies for, like, sub-badges down the line. I need to make more fake Worms 3D trophies. Okay, Justice, time to stop trembling. Clavia would say that to him. Clavia would say that to him. Sorry. I don't believe that Big Yellow has ever played Skyrim. That's a lie. I played a lot of it on Switch, and I like it a lot. I think it's awesome. Huh? Omfi, let's fucking go. Hello there, you found the right place. Welcome. By the way, let me know if the game is, like, quiet as shit or anything like that. This game has really good music, so I would hate for people to miss out on it. I love Trucy's theme. Trucy's theme is so good. What's with this girl? Well now, shall we begin? No. Begin what? It is slightly quiet. No worries. Let's see. There we go. Hopefully that's a bit better. First things first. Any special talents? I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. I have a special talent. I'm a little guy. Defending? Defending. An unusual talent, but it'll do. With a little jazzing up, of course. You think so? I like that bit. It's like he's getting actually wrapped up in it. He's like, wow, you think I can defend good? Go ahead, show me, defend. Just give it all you've got. Don't hold back now. I can't just defend here. First lesson, a professional can perform anywhere. That, I don't know about that. I think that's... I love how fucking deadpan she is. She was, like, actually offended by that. She's just trolling. This is the theme of trolling. Show us your parries, Polly. She's just like, do it. A professional can... She's lying. She's like, a professional can perform anywhere, but you can't defend if someone doesn't attack you, right? He can't just go on command. Thanks. We want people to be laughing with us, not at us. Thanks. Jesus, he's so fucked up and feeble. I love him. What exactly do you think you came here to do? What, defend? No? Excuse me, but do you know where you are? Huh? The Right and Co law offices, right? Oh, I was afraid of that. Don't worry, you're not the first. Apollo could just parry the air. He would need to, because he's so fucked up and feeble. He has to parry the air to survive. Big Yellow, I went to Lesbian City. That's badass. That reminds me, I bought, what was it? Super Lesbian Animal RPG. It was on sale, so I finally copped it. Look, what's going on here? Who are you? I came here to meet with the person in charge. Well, you've apparently made no fewer than 2 mistakes. Mistakes? But I got a call from Mr. Wright this morning. Perhaps you should go read the sign out front again. What's there to read? Look, it says right there. Why does it say Wright Talent Agency? Oh, really? Welcome to the Wright Talent Agency, where you've always come to the right place. Am I losing it? I could have sworn it was called the Wright Anything Agency. No. Mate, there's another point in the game where they call it the Wright Anything Agency, right? I swear there is. Wait. Wright Anything Agency is DD, I think. I think they change it later. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think I'm just losing my mind. That's okay. I'm Trucy Wright, CEO. I'm a magician. You're 50. You're not a... You can't be 15 and a CEO. That's so silly. She's like the cool version of like those rich kids who just get handed like powerful positions at daddy's job, right? She's the good future version of that. That's where she lives. That's her realm. That's right, she's my daughter. Trucy, right. Here, check out our flyer. From magic to the piano, even your defense. Cool now. Okay. She's nepotism but good. So what's your name? Apollo. Apollo Justice. Attorney at law. Move. I like the move icon, that's fun. Yo, check this out. Can we just do this right off the bat? Oh, I've seen one of those before. That's an attorney's badge. It looks just like the one Daddy used to have. Now if I take this badge and do this and this, see? It's gone. What do you do with my badge? No need to worry. Just look in your pocket. It's a flyer for your agency, and here's your badge. You can have it back now. That's the last time I let her touch anything of mine, period. That's fun. I don't think I've ever done that. That's a fun little bit. I enjoy that. That's a cool Trucy bit. Right Talent Agency. So, is this really a talent agency? What is this? Some kind of talent agency? Daddy started it 7 years ago when he quit law. Of course, we only have 2 people signed up right now. 2 people, does that include you? I've been watching the LEGO Star Wars Anniversary set reviews and it annoys me how everyone is rating them by the unrelated Glob Shitto minifig included. I get what you mean. I do find it a bit of a bummer in LEGO reviews when like minifigs get like they're an important part of the set, don't get me wrong. But I do find it a bit of a bummer when like LEGO reviewers like weigh minifigures too much, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? They should be a factor, you know? But you shouldn't be buying large sets just for minifigures, right? I don't love that. I've done a lot of stage shows, paid too. I am a professional, you know. Right. Promise you'll come to one of my shows, okay? Let's see. Oh, and the other person our agency represents is Phoenix Wright, pianist extraordinaire. Extraordinaire is one word, I thought. Okay. Your dad, in other words. He's a professional dad. Didn't he say he couldn't play the piano? Our agency doesn't see that as a problem. Why, there are many magicians who can't do magic. At least you're optimistic, I'll give you that. Brucey, right. Because people will apparently pay to not get the big R2-D2 with it. Yeah, that's a bummer. He's just extraordinary. You're not wrong. Wait, did I promised I would keep him fed. So I'm kind of his sugar daddy. Jesus Christ. I don't remember that. No. I love how blunt Apollo is. He's just like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Pretty amazing for a young lass of 15, wouldn't you agree? 15? How old is Mr. Wright? Daddy? Oh, he's 33 this year. Oh, I thought he was 34. I'm sure there's a good explanation, I hope. Tell me all about Phoenix the Wright. I'm about Phoenix Wright giving up law. It was because of that incident 7 years ago, wasn't it? You know about that? Not the details. I remember the news, though. It was a big deal. So I hear. I was too young to understand what was going on. Shut the fuck up. No, you can't use that excuse in Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney has the most overpowered children of all time. That excuse does not work. Like, genuinely. You've got, like, 8-year-olds manipulating time and space. You've got, like, a 13-year-old prosecutor, like, bullying the shit out of people. Does not work. Oh, I haven't seen the new Defunct Land. I should. That's going on in the back. Hey, listen, when I finally get back to writing up the script for the next Pokemon vid, that's going on in the fucking background. And the Omega Brain Kid lawyer, yeah, exactly. I'll ask Daddy about it the next time I get a chance. Daddy, right. That reminds me, about Mr. Wright. He gave me a call this morning to come in. Daddy's not here right now. He's in the hospital. He has 8 minutes to live. The hospital? Yeah, he's on strict bed rest until he gets better. Aw. How would Ace Attorney children do in Little Cup? I'd actually love to see that. Poe would be absurdly broken. Absurdly broken. We need like what we need to power scale the Ace Attorney children. I think it goes like Pearl, Baby Francisca. Oh, I don't know. Is Trucy above Francisca? I actually don't know. I'm kind of torn. Iris is banned. Iris is way too overpowered. And then the bottom tier is like Albi from Ace Attorney 6. He sucks. He's a loser. He can't do shit. Which hospital was Mr. Wright in? I'll pay him a visit. Okay, we're gonna meet like a very like a low mid-tier child in the next case. The Hickfield Clinic. It's quite close. Oh, I remember this shit. Well, I'll be going now, and I'll give this showbiz gig some thought, okay? Wait, I'll go with you. I was about to point out some doohickey I saw in the background, but I didn't understand it. This is a lot of stuff. There's the Steel Samurai. I've never, like, sat down and looked at a lot of these. Is that the Pink Princess? I think that's the Pink Princess. Yeah, I think it is. There's no other awesome references. There's the Pink Piano from Chibi Robo. That makes me happy. Can you substitute? This fucking guy. Visitors, are ya? Yeah, are you the doctor? Yup, Dr. Hickfield's the name. Hehehe. I hate him. I want him boiled. Good morning, doctor. Oh, hiya there, Trucy. I fucking hate this. This is the worst sprite in, like, video game history. I'm like staring at this sprite because it's like it's only just hitting me now that it's like I get that they're trying to make him creepy by doing like this, but it's weird that he does like he's like half reaching into a pocket. Oh my god. Is this Daddy's room? Oh yeah. Except he's gone for a morning checkup. Be back soon. How are you, Miss Trucy? Got any places you'd like examined? I want him boiled. I actually want him boiled. Doctor? There we go, that's better. Get a real man on screen. Problem solved. The nurse was looking for you. Why, if it isn't the daddy or the cutest little thing in town... Stop. Boil yourself now. Guess I'll be off then. Later, Trucy. That sucks. You know what's wild? That's actually, like, worse than I remember. Like, it's not as bad as the Ace Attorney 2 hottie, But, like, that... Ugh. I don't love that. What a yucky weirdo. Anyways, let's get back to business. Let's talk to a real man. He should be the victim in Ace Attorney 7-1. I'd be so... No, actually, yeah. No, yeah, fuck him. I was about to completely agree, and then I'd be like, wait, I wouldn't mind if he was the murderer as also. I don't think I'll watch these. I want to replay them on my own first, but enjoy it. No worries. I love this game to bits, so I completely get it. But thank you for dropping by. Who could have imagined it? Me, victim of a hit and run. A hit and you were hit by a car? Oh, he tried to swerve. I'll give him that. Picture me tossed 30 feet through the air, only stopping when my head hit that telephone pole. You hit a telephone pole with your head? Are you okay? Thankfully, my only injury was a sprained ankle. How does he fucking do it? About Trucy. Yellow, you are now background noise for me making lunch. I mean, what are you making? See, now I'm more than background noise. I'm getting involved. I need to know, what are you making for lunch? Tell me about it. Is it cool? I just can't believe that you had a daughter, Mr. Wright. You got Edgeworth pregnant as hell. And she's so big. Not fat, but, you know what I mean. Rude. I don't know, food. Oh, Trucy's still a child. Daddy, how many times do I have to remind you? I'm not a child anymore. Well, if he's 33... Yeah, okay, that would... Yeah, that would imply that he had Trucy when he was 18. Like, if she... Yeah. That's probably deliberate. I think, maybe. Ah ha ha. But you'll always be Daddy's little baby girl to me, Trucy. Ah ha ha, my foot. I'm not buying it. Oh, something you should know about Trucy. She's a magician, right? She told me. Not a mere stage magician. She's a genius. She is. She's a smart cookie. Teehee. Oh, Daddy. So that's an idea we've not heard of. Apollo would be like, this guy had a child at 18 and only got his life ruined at 26. You'll soon come to appreciate her talent. You could just tell me things instead of insinuating them. Yeah, this is AA. This is AA4 Phoenix. The least helpful man on the planet, and we love him for it. So why did you contact me? What could the right talent agency possibly want with me? His eyes are fucked up. His eyes are... I actually kind of like... His eyes are kind of clever. Because his eyes look... You know what his eyes look like? They look like cameras. Is Phoenix a robot? Gasp? They just dumped a robot in this fucking Adidas hoodie. No need to get prickly now. Hey, I didn't ask to be dragged in like this. Didn't you come into the office of your own free will anyway? Well, yeah, of course. Help. We're in big trouble here at the office. Big. I thought someone was dying. So you don't think this is big that this fucking spray. The amount of times this spray comes up, I love it. My talent agency represents only 2 people, and one of them is in the hospital. That's right, Daddy. How are we gonna pay this month's rent? And the groceries? Yeah, that's the problem with such a tight operation. It's a symbiotic relationship. When one of us falls, the other 2 must fall. Hey, this isn't exactly a suitable conversation to be having with a 15-year-old kid. Investigate the DVDs for epic reference. I will, don't you worry. You must think you look so cool. In any case, if Apollo here can't help you, you'll have to transfer to a new school again. No, I can't. I only just made friends. How could you do this to me? To us, Polly. I love this. I do love AA4 Phoenix. He's so good. On that note, how about you come work for us? I've got the perfect client for you already lined up. A client? You mean I get to do my job? I get to defend in court? Alright, I'll hear what you have to say. You got him, Daddy. Hook, line, and sinker. That is a mission in Worms 3D. It's the 26th mission in the game, and I think it's alright. And you can learn how I think it's alright by ranking every mission in Worms 3D. Aha! Now it's time to reel him in. It's official. I'm scared. Our client. I like the what happened just completely pasted over Phoenix Wright. Big Shiller. Hell yeah, you know me. Ah yes, here. Take a look at the map and I'll explain. Last night, I left the office just before 9 o'clock. I became a triangle. I was going to that Indochine pasta joint. Audente's. Oh, fuck off. I play piano there, of course. That's when it happened. I do wonder when Phoenix started living in the office. Was it during the original trilogy or during the time skip? That's true. Huh. We have no idea. Like, is it ever implied that Phoenix lives somewhere that isn't the office? I don't know. Huh. The car sent me flying, nicked the telephone pole, and zoomed away. Creepy, huh? Just a tad. It's almost as creepy as hearing you tell the story like it was no big deal. The car sped off in this direction. He should have max health in MVC because of this. I actually don't remember what his health is like. I know he has more health than Sentinel. Because they were just weird about Sentinel's health in MVC 3. But that's still funny. Hello. Huh? You wanted a client, didn't you? Well, I'm your client. Find the guy who knocked me into that telephone pole. Oh, hold on. I'm a defense attorney, not a detective. This fucking... He's so... I love this sprite, too. I hope Ginger Lesbian Attorney gets more time in the next AA. No, I would love to see more Athena. I would love the game to just be an Athena game. Honestly. I would love AA7 to be an Athena game. Athena's really cool. I think she's great in AA5, and I don't... In AA6, it is a bit of a bummer what they do with her. I don't know if this is a controversial take, but, like, I would take what they did with Apollo in AA5 over what they did with Athena in AA6. I don't know if that's controversial. I am an AA5 Apollo enjoyer. But, so I might be a bit biased. I'm not a prosecutor either. I'm sorry, but this is crazy. I'm going... Don't do it. Apollo Busters, don't do it. Don't get so worked up. It was just a joke. Apollo Justice Offense Attorney. He could never. He's just a little guy. You know what I just realized? Trucy's earrings are... Oh, fuck, what are they called? They're the things from Paper Mario. Phoenix has exactly 1 million HP. That's fun. That sounds funny as shit outside of the context of, like, UMVC3. Yeah, star pieces, that's it. Trucy's gonna get so many cool badges. She's gonna get Lucky Day. Sorry, wait, no, Lucky Day sucks, my bad. Oh, it's a revive, too. Your real client should be stopping by the office anytime now. The office? You mean the talent agency? No harm in going. It's not like I have anything else to do. One more thing. Do look into my accident too, would you? I marked the scene of the tragedy on this map. I love that he calls it a tragedy and not a crime, for fuck's sake. His ego is unbelievable. It's right in front of this park. Should be easy to find. So he's gonna make me investigate this after all. Map added to the court record. Yay! Flower Saver. Flower Saver's a good one, if I remember correctly, but it's not, like, crazy good. It's just, like, alright. Alright, let's investigate the awesome CDs real quick. Yeah, it's not even a tragedy. He just has... He's got a little boo-boo. Mr. Wright's bed. It's really messy. Look how messy this is. You're just helpless without me, aren't you, Daddy? Yikes, she's attempting to clean up. Look out. You got me. What can I say? I was raised in a barn. Oh? Oh? Wait, is that law? Was he down on the old farm? I could see Phoenix growing up on a farm. I can see this Phoenix growing up on a farm. This Phoenix I could see growing up on a farm. I don't know about Trilogy Phoenix. Try not to let the word get out, Apollo, if you don't mind. Yeah, it might ruin your... Oh my fucking god. Hop off. Hop off my goat. Oh, that's the Steel Samurai. I do want to check that. I know it's a phrase too, but I like the idea that he was born in the barn. What's on that TV? Looks like some sort of action show. There's no fucking shot he doesn't know the Steel Samurai. That's the Sniffling Samurai. What the fuck? His booger flick attack is a big hit with the grade school crowd. I had no idea you'd like this kind of stuff, Mr. Wright. Well, what else is there to do when you're stuck in bed? Besides, the episodes will just keep piling up if I don't keep up, you know? Yeah. Try not buying them. Now's the only time I get to watch and write up my reports. Your reports? There's no way. It's a long story. Like a lot of things, actually. Is he a fucking cartoon reviewer? There's no way. And the Jammin' Ninja takes control of the Steel Samurai's house and begins attacking the city. You're just like me for real. Okay, let's get schmovin'. Let's go back to the spaghetti building. June 15th. Oh, that is 2 weeks ago. This case takes place during Pride Month, no less? Hey, hey, hey. How long you planning on making me wait, eh? Oh, is this Eldoon? That's my fucking god. Hey there, Trucy doll. Sounds like your pops had a bit of a rough spot, eh? All's well that ends well, I guess. This is our client. Hey, so this is that Polo fellow, eh? Oh, yes? Oh, wait. No, you're right. Oh, you're right. I completely forgot about this. Bobby Jenkins. No, oh, what is Max Galactica's actual name? I remember now. It's, Billy Bob Jones. That's it. Jesus Christ. That's awful. No, you're right. He sends cards to Maya. So he's watching the show so he can talk to Maya and stay in the loop. That's actually really fun. I like that. A lot of miserable fucks in work today. I look forward to listening to it in a bit. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. You feel just like Apollo. Look at him here. Look at him there. Arms all crossed like, ready to fight. What the fuck are you doing then? But it absolutely has to be Maya because Edgeworth would not watch new seasons. You're right. I love his naughty eyebrows. I know his design is really great. I do enjoy Eldoon. I think he's fun. Don't worry about your defense, sir. I'm on it. Defense? Your noodle half cooked? It's too late for defense. My castle's been stormed. My keep's been kept. My noodle stand's been stolen. Noodle? You know Mr. Eldoon from the noodle stand, don't you, Polly? No nicknames, please. And no, of course I don't know him. You new in these parts? Not really. Then you know the best noodles in town. Eldoon's noodles. Whose noodles? My noodles. Help me out here, Trucy doll. This is Mr. Guy Eldoon. I wonder, like, what does Guy do? What does Guy have to do with that? I mean, I guess it could be, like, Noodle Guy. Guy Eldoon. Maybe you can tell us about what the problem is, Mr. Eldoon. Anything for you, Trucy doll. You fucking did it, didn't you? I know you did it. What is this shit in the background? It looks like sort of kind of... I meant to point this out earlier. But I think I was wrong. The harmonica is a great bit. I like him a lot. It sort of looks like a kettle, but like not quite. So you run a noodle stand, Mr. Eldoon. Guy Eldoon's the name. And noodles are my game. The secret's in the soup. I've been searching for the perfect soup for 1.5 years. Oh yeah, a lot of this stuff is Trucy's. I love the Right Talent Agency. I think I mentioned this before. Unfortunately, we're never gonna get it because it's banned on like the Lego Ideas submission page. I would love a Lego set of the Right Talent Agency. I would love that. It would be so good, but unfortunately, Ace Attorney is listed as one of the things that you're not allowed to submit, which is a bummer. My family's been noodle men for generations. Is it explicitly banned? I think it's less banned the more that they've just said, don't submit stuff for this series, it's not gonna happen. Which is peculiar. I could be wrong though. I might be wrong though. Got a lot of expectation on my shoulders. 15 fathers passing the noodle to 15 sons. That's a pretty old noodle. And fool that I was, I pushed it away. I rebelled against my pops, and I picked another livelihood. But that didn't turn out so well. Saw some art where Edgeworth was being elitist about how only Will Powers is the real Steel Samurai, but Maya was telling him to get over himself, and all Steel Samurai actors are valid, and the Edgeworth grimaces and thinks of Larry Butts. I love that. That's so good. A lot of Disney stuff is banned too. That's interesting. I wonder why that is, because Lego and Disney are like very much in bed together. I guess it's just because Disney is like, you have to make sets of this. Salty broth runs through these veins, boy. It was like destiny that you became what you are. Right, destiny's the word. Oh, I fought it. But in the end, I was bound by the twisted noodle with fate. Not a mental image I care to linger on. So last year, I started my noodle stand. The 15th generation of Eldoon's noodles. Okay, okay. You don't know the genius that are my noodles? I make them so salty, why they're saltier than salt. Now I really don't want to find out. I love how 99% of this nonsense is relevant to this case. Yeah, I'm curious about how this case holds up on a replay. I didn't love it when I first played it. I think it was my least favorite case in the game. But I've heard more, like, positive things about it in hindsight. So I'm kind of curious. He frequently visited my pop stand back during his attorney days, too. Yep, him and his assistant. That's Maya! Maya would love that. Wish you could, Sonny. Heck, I wish I could. I'd give anything for a ball about now. Apollo Justice is top 3 AA games. I would actually completely agree. For me, it is number 3. It is actually number 3. Whatchamacallit? My top 3 is Investigations 2, The Great Ace Attorney, and then this. It was stolen, my stand, gone. Stolen stand. You mean is that like a is that a JoJo? Is that a reference JoJo? It's like an ice cream truck's bell, but louder. He even gets complaints. And now you're just trying to butter me up. That sounded more like the blues than a whistle. I actually have this as my number 2, to be honest. It was my number 2 until I finished The Great Ace Attorney. It was my number 2. But I do love this game to bits, really. I really do. I think it's nice, too, because The Great Ace Attorney felt like a spiritual sequel to this in a way. Chronicles, like all of it. Yeah, no, I can completely see putting this above The Great Ace Attorney 2. But I haven't played the second game yet, so maybe that'll, like, change my mind. It was all gone. My keep, my castle. Oh, I love the idea that he finds out, and then he just, like, instead of, like, screaming or being upset, he's just, like... He's just playing his little harmonica. Whatever will he do? Maybe some bum carted it off. Just guessing here. Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there, too. That's the saddest thing I've heard all day. Your dad got hit by a car. I don't fucking know. Good, huh? Wait. What exactly is your request? My noodle stand. Find it. And the day you bring my baby back is the day you feast on as many noodles as you want. Of course, I make it so hot and salty, 2 bowls would kill a man. Then I'd really need defense. Speaking of defense, that's what I do. I'm a lawyer, not a detective. This is where I live. You drop by if you need any info, okay? I love that he just completely ignores him. That's great. Get it back today if you can, Paulo. I got noodles to make. No, yeah, Eldoon does get mentioned in Dual Destinies. Things have certainly taken a turn for the bizarre. Traffic accidents and noodle stand thieves. Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you about too, Apollo. I think I know what this is. Huh, I have a bad feeling about this. Listen to the lady's problem now. Don't be cruel. I lost something last night. That is, something was stolen. Hey, what's this? More thieving and skullduggery? Well, someone stole a pair of my panties. Panties? And then immediately back to the goofy, happy music. How much experience do you have with Gen 4 UU? None, actually. Basically none. But I should look into it, because it seems very fun. I remember this. I won't lie, it's interesting how they go about this. I mean, not to, like, get too spoilery. But I remember when I played this case for the first time and this came up, I was like, oh god, I'm in no mood for this. Right? Because you assume it's going to be like some of the weird shit that's in Ace Attorney 2 and 3. But then down the line, it's like, oh, wait, that is not the direction I thought they'd take that. So they were stolen. Your, my panties, yes. Right, panties. That's a crying shame. That is Trucy doll. I read that completely incorrectly. I should get into it sooner or later. I was alone in the office last night. I had hung my panties out the window there to dry. When a thief came and took them, my favorite panties. Who is the dog? What does he have to do with this? This dog is not in the game. That's not Missile either. My favorite character in Ace Apollo, what the fuck was I about to say? My favorite Ace Attorney 4 character. Anonymous Dog. Where's all the fan art of Anonymous Dog? What the hell? That was certainly brave of you. I must say, I'm so happy that Missile was on, like, the box art for the Investigations collection, and, like, Gumshoe holding it. It's so good. It's such a good bit. Venusaur was the best. Ooh, that's kind of badass. Well, at least the scene of the crime is convenient. I'll mark it on your map. Funnily enough, I haven't looked into it yet, but Venusaur got a big jump on the RBYOU viability rankings since last year. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's had the biggest rise. I think it rose 5 spots. I might be misremembering that, though. I'll mark it on your map. I'll be heading home now. Remember, find my stand or there's an empty bowl in your future, Apollo. And you help out Trucy Doll here, too. You hear? Things have certainly picked up, haven't they? We had no work yesterday, and now we have 3 cases. I guess. Let's see where we stand. Not in a courtroom, that's where. Ghost Trick is a thing I gotta get to as well, absolutely. I know it's peak. The first item on our list, Phoenix Wright. Daddy's hit and run accident. The Simpsons hit and run? Phoenix Wright would love the Simpsons hit and run, to be honest. He'd love that shit. Who's going to pay us for this again? And then this, I love that they keep ignoring him. No one gives a fuck about Apollo. They're so mean to him. Leave him alone. For which we stand to gain a bowl of salty noodles. And my last request is mine, to find my stolen panties. That bowl of noodles is looking better and better. Merge, I had a cameo in Apollo Justice. Aren't you enthusiastic? No one pays lawyers in this universe unless they're guilty, literally. It's fantastic. Let's crack these cases, you and me. Sigh. Less sigh. Guess we might as well get started. My favorite part of this case is how every character treats Apollo like a chew toy. Yeah! Apollo is so wet and miserable, it's beautiful. I love it. I want to soak him in milk and throw him at the wall. He's amazing. Let's see, a hit and run, a stolen stand. And last but not least, stolen panties. And then Trucy faded into nothing. First of all, I need to examine this trophy. I want to examine the Worms 3D trophy. Oh, there's nothing. How embarrassing. I was hoping that would have some stuff. It would have been a really good bit if you booted up the Simpsons hit and run right after that line. See, I could do that. Ooh, we're going to the evil realm. Oh, we got options. Let's go to the accident scene. I could boot up the Simpsons hit and run, but I know better. I saw the Ramola streams of that game. I know that shit crashes 24/7 on PC. The PC port of that game is doo-doo awful. June 15th, accident scene. Someone got mustard everywhere. What the crap? Apollo is like a loser butch to me. That's awesome. That's so fire. So this is where Mr. Wright got hit by that car. The HD character sprites look a lot better in this in the Investigations collection than they do in the original trilogy IMO. No, I completely agree. They look fantastic. I mentioned this earlier. In my first stream of Apollo Justice, I was playing in 144p, and that does some weird shit to the sprites, but now I'm in 1080p, and they look so much better. As mid-2000s PC ports go, hit and run could be worse. You're not wrong. A huge mansion. Oh god. No, I don't want to see a huge mansion. Umaneko has scarred me. I'm in no mood for mansions, honestly. I'm a little curious about the park over there, too. What the hell? I've never seen this sprite, this background in HD. What the hell is happening? Oh, Sonic Adventure D. Oh, that's so sad. I hate that Adventure DX is like that. That's so sad. Excuse me. Can we have a few words with you? Oh, is she ignoring? Oh no, she's awesome. You want something? Whoa, that husky voice. Why am I suddenly sweating? That's quite a house you've got there. You must have a lot of money. Whoa, money sounds like something my son would call his friends. This is the Kitaki family mansion, little girl. Eh? You, kid with the hair, you want something? Me too, bro, Apollo a freak. Orc. Me? No, not a thing. Bye. Apollo, we can't leave without questioning her. What if she knows something? But the Kitaki family. Does anyone remember they're the biggest organized crime syndicate in town? Does anyone remember the Ace Attorney Mother's Day post that they put on Twitter? And they were like, Happy Mother's Day, and they chose her as the mother because like every other mother in this franchise is cooked. Dead or a deadbeat. No, I actually really like Plum's design. I mean, I love this is so this is like I think a big strength of Apollo Justice is that a lot of the designs are really good in general. Ooh. If you're going to ask something, ask it if you're man enough. Wah, right. Yay, way to whip him into shape, man. Does she know no fear? I'm Plum Kitaki, wife of the 4th head of the Kitaki family business. Friends call me Little Plum. I'm Little Apollo Justice. Oh my god, I love him. I love Little Apollo Justice. Chat, what would you do if you had like a Little Apollo Justice? Right? You had like a little like 6-inch tall Apollo Justice and you had to look after him. You had to love him, take care of him. She's built like Tobias Gregson. Apollo is pulling the I'm just a little birthday boy. No, please. I'm just a little birthday butch. Leave me alone. If looks could kill, this woman would be a mass murderer by now. That's not nice. Be nice. The sweeper. Yo, I just Yo, you know what's crazy? She's sweeping, and her broom is a sword. She's a sword stand sweeper. Awesome. Poke his forehead? I would also do that. Setup sweeper, yeah, Little Plum. That's a really cute name for someone, so yes. Oh, choose your next words carefully. Whoa, what is it, Apollo? How about you go through me when talking to her, okay, Trucy? Huh? That seems like a bit of a needless procedure. I'm a lawyer. I live for needless procedures. If I had a small Apollo, I would throw him, affectionate. If there was an Ace Attorney fighting game, do you think Plum Kitaki would make it in? I really hope so. I would love an Ace Attorney fighting game. Umineko got one. Why can't this game get one? There's art in this game of like a Dual Destinies character select screen. Come on. Come on. I want it. I want it to happen. I guarantee you though, if there was an Ace Attorney fighting game, Spark Brushel would make it in. Spark Brushel would absolutely make it in. And he'd be like a top tier. I guarantee you. He would be a top tier and he would make everyone very angry. Oh, little girl, you should know. We're gangsters. Oh, that means you're the bad guys. Trucy, through me, please. I'm begging you here. Wahahaha. The bad guys. I like the sound of that. Sweaty armpits installed. Spark Brushel will be the only AA4 character to make it in. I'd be devastated. I love Spark Brushel, but I would still be devastated. I'm going to need some warm tea after this. Oh, I like the idea of Apollo drinking warm tea. That makes me happy. It takes a lot of hard work to protect a family fortune. Things aren't as easy as they used to be for us bad guys. So you're saying that business is in a slump? Let's not ask about business if we can help it, please. Last night's accident. Punished Apollo. Can you imagine, like, AA5 Apollo, like, with the bandages as, like, an install for Apollo? He would, like, lose his perceive, but, like, everything else about the character would be massively buffed. She's so cool. Of course you wouldn't know about it. Sorry to bother you. Wait, yes? You're talking about that man, aren't you? The one who flew 30 feet and just walked away? That's my daddy. Ahaha, I should have known. One of our capos thought he'd make a great point man. Capo? Point man? Could you avoid using too much, industry lingo? In any case, it's been nothing but trouble. I've been cleaning up this mess since this morning. Bah, cleaning up this paint? The splattered paint. The install is a rock falls on his head from the courtroom blowing up in DD. That would be amazing. You know what it'd be? It'd be like Amy's move that she has in Sonic the Fighters. The like finger wag. I think it's called heads up. It's a weird motion. I think it's up down, if I remember correctly. She like wags a finger and a thing falls from the ceiling, and it's just like debris from the courtroom. Was this paint spilled at the time of the accident? It was around 9 last night. I heard a crashing noise. and found your father drowning in a sea of paint. So you came to his rescue? You've my husband, the boss, to thank for that. Oh. The car that hit your father knocked over this paint, then turned the corner and sped away. Ah. We're in the middle of repainting our wall, you see. I'm sure that dragging is glaring at me. But why are you out here cleaning it up? What do you mean? I mean, aren't you a gangster? Don't you have any goons to do your dirty work for you? For fuck's sake. Please, go through me when you want to. Plum is so nice. I really like Plum. Plum's a great character. Wahahaha. Don't be such a stiff warrior boy. Man. It is... two characters back to back who say wahahaha that I have encountered through, I guess, visual novels that make me very happy. That's awesome. I suppose we gangsters do have a certain image. Yes. But we're community-oriented gangsters, you see. The boss likes to give back to the people, see? How noble of him. I availed myself of the public facilities to get rid of all the garbage. Now there's just the paint on the street to deal with. I like how they don't use the term Yakuza at all. Yeah, you're right, they don't. I have made some cheese paninis for lunch. That's awesome. I could kind of go for that. I like how the Kitakis are criminals, but they care about their neighborhood. That's a fun trope. I like that a lot. Well-meaning criminals is a good trope. Public facilities. I wonder if she means that trash can... What the fuck are you yapping about? That's so silly. There we go. Let's examine the owl paint. What is all this? There's paint splashed all over this gate. What a mess. She cleaned up the trash can. Proud of her. Was this paint knocked over by the car that hit my daddy? That's right. There. And I'm left to clean up the mess. If you find whoever did this, bring the scoundrel by, would you? Of course. Then you can make him clean up their own mess. Ahaha. You're cute. Naive, but cute. When I find whoever did this, you can bet I'll be doing some cleaning. She's so cool. There's nothing I dislike so much as a mess. Ooh, I wish I could say cool things like that. I'll bet you do. Wahahahahahaha. She's so awesome. I'd laugh if my teeth weren't chattering so hard. I want to look at the cool dragon. The dragon makes me happy. A brightly painted dragon. Why do I get the feeling he's glaring at me? Those paints must have been to repaint this wall. That's right. I called in an artist to do the job right. Plum is going to instant kill this fool. I like the idea of her doing Mistfinder. Because the sword is the same kind of deal. She would absolutely do Mistfinder. He's the third so far. The third? The first spilled paint all over the entrance here. The second on my kimono. So I... No, don't tell me. It's better that I don't know. I'm gonna sneeze any minute now. It's gonna be awful. What a big house. And the gate is so big. The Kitaki family is pretty big around these parts. I like the fox. It's so cute. Ah, that's our family crest from the old country. Your family crest? We're clever as the fox, and our teeth are sharp. This is a new one, isn't it? The Plum POV. So it's like a motto. You need a crest to Apollo. How about the Scales of Justice? That's a weapon in Worms 3D. Or a Lunar Lander. A Lunar Lander? Oh, do AA5 reference? Plum knows what you are. Also, I like this theme a lot. Oh, what? Who's that? She's looking in the park. She's pretty. I bet she has a story, you know? What an interesting thing to say upon seeing someone for the first time. She's pretty. I need to know everything about her. What's her story? What's her life story? Huh? There's something about her. Too bad she seems to be in a bit of a rush. Oh, she's gone? I need to know what's going on here. Looks like there's some trouble by the park gate. I smell an incident. I'm always saying this. Ma'am, there's no entrance to the park. Now, don't you tell me where I can't go, young fella. I always walk through this park on my way home. Please, get down from there. You'll hurt yourself, man. That's quite the determined old lady. Personally, I'm a little more interested in this park. You know what I think? I bet they're filming a movie. Let's go and take a look. Maybe we'll see someone famous. Hey, miss, stay out of the park. He got mad at me. She's just like me for real. I was about to say, my headcanon is that is old bag. Yeah, is this... Can you imagine if that's like time skip old bag? 7 years. Old bag after 7 years, and she's just like trying to invade the park. No, move along. Nothing to see. Move along. That's the Bionicle song from 2006. Why don't you kids go play somewhere else? Not nice. We're not kids and we're not playing. I'm an attorney. Something wrong? Oh. That's not who I thought it was. I'm sad. But I'm still happy to see you. Yay! Umpy. Detective? Why is she wearing a lab coat? You're hardly one to comment on how people are dressed. That's actually, like, not nice. That's actually, like, really not cool. Apollo, stop being mean to Umphy. And these kids are... Again, you gotta stop with that. Queen. Snaku attack. I love Emma. Emma's fantastic. Curiosity seekers, man. They claim to be lawyers. Ah, why don't you kids run along and play somewhere else? Look, we're not... Or I might spill something on that pretty face of yours. Want a dose of experimental hydroxide... Oh, whoa. Hold on. Hydroxyase lundosterase. I think I did a good job of that. Come again? What's hydroxy stuff? Whatever it is, it doesn't sound good. Let's go, Trucy. Try to keep out the riffraff if you would. That's not nice. Replaying the original trilogy, it struck me how often Phoenix was rude to Maya. You know, I haven't played the original trilogy in forever. But, like, you're kind of right. You wouldn't expect this, but I feel like Phoenix is ruder to Maya than, like, Edgeworth is to Kay. Which you wouldn't expect, I think. I feel like you would expect it to be the other way around. Grr. How are we going to get more information like this? I would love to see Apollo grr, like, all the time. That would do the world for me. Why don't we ask the nice woman across the street? Oh yes, that nice woman. Gulp. Okay, so do we talk to her again? Is that the plan? Oh, she vanished. Oh, she appeared. Hello. People Park. Emma Maniacs rise up. Can I ask you a question? What? What happened in the park across the street? Oh yes, quite the commotion. Chicago Lightning, as the boss would say. That's the guy from Cars. Apollo trying to growl like a puppy trying to be intimidating. I would love to see Apollo bark as well. Oh, I shouldn't say that. That'd be kind of funny though. Emma Maniacs. I won't lie, I'm not sure where Emma falls on my, like, if I had to, like, rank all the detectives, I don't know where I'd... No, speak your truth. If I had to, like, rank all the detectives, I don't know where I'd put Emma, to be honest. Just spitting, kinda. Maybe I'm, you know, I'm more on point than I realize. The detectives are also good. You know, I agree. Gummy, Emma, Bobby, Gregsy, I'm afraid. I would probably go... Personally, I'd probably go Gummy, Emma... No, I would go Gummy... Oh, I'm torn. I think I'd go Gummy, Gregsy, Bobby, Emma. But, like, Emma's still fire. Like, Emma is probably number 4, but I still think she's awesome. I do think AA6 drags Emma down a bit, maybe. Because I just don't love AA6. So maybe she got dealt a bad hand. Trouble everywhere. The park, the gate, even our house. Did something happen at your house, too? A crime without honor, without remorse. Oh, I know what this is. It's a private matter. Want to hear about... These are two different things. Imagine someone pulled out a sword and was like, I'm not telling anybody. Do you want me to tell you? I won't lie, oh wait, I won't. That would be a spoiler. I'm gonna shut my damn mouth. Somehow, I don't think no is an acceptable answer, Polly. A private matter. Please, 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 please. So what happened at your house? Bloomers. Last night. I got a bad feeling about this. I got a bad feeling about this. Me, Little Plum Kitaki, the victim of a panty snatcher. What? So it wasn't just my panties that were stolen. Got you too, did they? Poor thing. No, I was about to agree. Like, I think they do, on the whole, they are better than the prosecutors, but like Nahuta is just like, and like Nahuta's not even bad. It's just like the bar is so high with AA prosecutors, right? I forget what my order for prosecutors is. I would probably say like from best to worst, it's like, I'm torn. I'm Clavier is definitely number one. I want to put Francisca at number two, but Francisca's weird. I love Francisca as a character, but I don't think she gets enough time to shine as a prosecutor. It's kind of difficult. It wasn't you, was it? I would also, to be fair, I would probably put Godo at bottom two. But like he's great, right? I think he's a little weak as a prosecutor, but as a character, he's incredible. You get what I like? He's in the same boat as Francisca. No, of course not. Mercy gets bogged down by the whole fool thing. Yeah, I think Francisca as a prosecutor isn't amazing, but I think in a weird way that adds to her character. I've heard word that pennies have been disappearing lately. They stole Apollo's too. It's unbelievable. And the missing panties all have something in common. It's hard to imagine Miss Trucy's and Miss Kitaki's panties having much in common. I just imagined Miss Kitaki's panties. Gulp. Clean up on aisle. No, I'm not going there. I know, we'll find your bloomers too. Great. Show me what you're made of. Blackwall, Francisca, Clavier, Edgewater, Van Ziek, Scotto, Nahuta to me. I respect the shit out of that order. I like the Black. I wouldn't put Blackwall number one, but I respect the shit out of it. I don't know where I'd put Blackwall. Hello. That girl from before. Oh, welcome home, sweetie. Hello, mother. She's a Kitaki too. I like her green doohickey that she has on her neck. That's a cool color for that. Yeah, like, this is the thing. Edgeworth is, like... Van Zieks has to be number one. I love Van Zieks. I love Van Zieks so much. I like that Van Zieks is, like... At least in the first game, he's... One thing I really like about him is that he's just a prosecutor. He has a hint of why I love Clavier so much. Right? In that, like, it's very clearly stated that Van Zieks has, like, lost before, if that makes sense. Right? Like, he's not a perfect... He doesn't have the perfect prosecutor gimmick, which I really appreciate. I think that's big. And he's also, like, not super intertwined in, like, the overarching story of the Great Ace Attorney 1, which I like a lot. Miss. That's me after clicking wrap twice. Here, our flyer. The Write Anything Agency. Oh! Oh! That was fast. I forgot they changed it that quickly. That's cute. Anything Agency? Yeah. Do you like the new flyer? So, this is our defense attorney, Mr. Apollo Justice. Attorney? Drop by our office. We'll be waiting. Ah, goodbye. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, if you count Manfred. I mean, if we're going that far, we have to add, like, Payne. Both the Paynes. Where does Barnum fit in? From Leighton versus Phoenix Wright? I don't know. I haven't finished that game yet, so I'd have to let that marinate for a bit. Why did you give him our flyer? I don't know. She seemed like she could use some help. She's the heiress to a gangster dynasty. She doesn't need our help. I wouldn't be so sure. You're so judgmental, Apollo. He's so rude. Okay, let's go to the other one. Scene of the stand theft. I mean, realistically, the best prosecutor to ever do it. Jacques Sportsman. My god. My god. No one ever did it like him. No. That's the guy from Teletubbies. So, what's this place? Vote. Who are we voting for? Who's that? This would be Mr. Eldoon's house, silly. I feel like AA5 and AA6 kind of forget Trucy is supposed to have the perceivability to some extent as well. Dude, oh my fucking god. I never made that connection. I never fucking made that connection. Oh, that's awesome. That's really fun. I like that. I like that. That's how she knows that, like, that character needs help. That's fun. That's really good. This game's smart. This game is smart as hell. This game knows things. Trucy, you're so clever. You've earned that star piece. I hope you enjoy your, I don't know, power plus. This would be Mr. Eldoon's house, silly. That's rude. That's me. Oh, so this is where his stand was stolen from. That is a yucky stovetop, I must say. That is a yucky stovetop. I like the doggy, though. I can see a piece of evidence lying on the ground already. Oh. That's tutorial. Look, there's a police car parked over there. You're right. What's with the sparkly entrance? What is this place? A hospital? What is this? Some kind of hospital? That font looks like ass. That font looks like ass. I'm not gonna lie, for the Maractus Clinic. That is doo-doo awful, I must say. Guy, how do you live like this? Damn, bitch, you live like this? I was about to say you love like this. Damn, bitch, you love like this? The one who snatched my panties. He ran into this clinic last night. Wait, maybe that police car is here to find my panties. I doubt it. Well, there's only one way to be sure. Let's investigate. Ah, there you are, Sonny. There he is. Well, you find anything yet? No, not yet. The longer you loaf around here, the saltier your victory bowl gets. Just remember that. This bowl of noodles is sounding less like payment and more like punishment. But don't say that. Let me look at the bowl. I demand to see this bowl. Vote. I would vote for Eldoon. Wait. Oh. I nearly made a connection. Wait. I think I just put 2 and 2 together. I might have just put 2 and 2 together. Hey, there's the heart and soul of Eldoon's noodles. The bowl absorbs my salty soup. Pretty soon it's gonna taste just like noodles. Wow, it does smell like noodles. All my other bowls got taken away with my stand. Get it back from me, sonny boy, I'm begging you. Bowl added to the court record. Okay, yay. Let's see. Save the light. That's the place, right there. That's where I kept my stand, covered all nice and purty, with that blue top there. Examine the doggo? Don't you worry, I will examine the doggo. I leave no stone unturned. Oh, I just ew. Wait. I was about to point out, like, the noodle going into his mouth. What is he doing? Don't do that. Oh, I hate that anime. I like the detail of the hair, like, on the corner of his mouth. I don't like that animation. I hate that. You see? What? Did you figure out why it was stolen? Well, no, but it does suggest that the thief knew what he or she was looking for. Or they? Trucy? Get with the times. They clearly knew what was under that sheet. The slurper. So it wasn't one of those casual drive-by stand snatchers, you mean? Not bad, sonny boy. Not bad at all. Doggy. I liked the doggy. It's okay, he goes woke later. Look, a doggy! Trucy's awesome. Trucy's actually the fucking best. Good boy, Salty. Salty's the dog? I'm sure the dog has a real name. Yup, sure does. Named Spoon. And it's a she, by the way. Spoon doesn't seem so lively. She didn't get her bowl of salty broth this morning, that's why. Poor little thing. Sniff. Apollo, let's find that stand soon. For Spoon's sake. I'm pretty sure dogs aren't supposed to eat noodles. Apollo, you don't fucking know nothing. You're unbelievable, you are. No. Trucy doesn't know what non-binary people are, but she would get on board really quickly. No, I fully agree. Absolutely. It looks like the oil drum is connected to that sink over there. Collecting rainwater to do the dishes. How environmentally conscious. You don't think he uses rainwater to cook his noodles and make the broth, do you? Oh, I'm sure he finds the best water money can buy. Taste is his business, you know. Look, that sign over there. Eldoon's only uses water from all natural sources. Oh. That's rainwater then. Gulp. I think Trucy manages to capture your specific brand of joy and whimsy, Yellow. I kind of see it. I think that's a big part of why I like Trucy so much. Your stand, Eldoon's Noodles, was it? Aye, passed down from father to son. The stand scene, it's the meets Clavia. Hey, go. I mean, they. I mean, no, Apollo has to be a little woke, because you remember his voice training. His voice training from the first case. The iconic trans mask Butch, Apollo Justice. Fail boy Butch. That stand seen its share of salt. The microplastics make the ramen hit different to BH. I bet high blood pressure does too. That's not nice. That's mean. Yeah. Remember the voice training. Apollo is trans mask, but he doesn't know trans people exist. He thinks he just did that. Apollo thinks he's the only trans man on the planet. He did that and was like, damn, why is no one else doing this? So your stand, Eldune's noodles, was stolen. Oh, it wasn't just the stand that was stolen, sonny boy. I lost those wobbly wheels, my salt-crusted stew pot, my my stained sign. I didn't just lose a stand, I lost a legend. Apollo fully convinced he invented transing gender. No one steals a legend and gets away with it on my watch. Legend? Watch? More like Legend Witch? Legend of the Golden Witch? I'm so normal. Let's find that legend, Apollo. Okay. Isn't it about time he brought a new one anyway? Stop being mean to him. Jesus. Are there any more details you could give me about the stand? You bet, sonny boy. It happened last night. I was blowing my whistle like always, crying the town I was. I like calling him Sonny Boy. I like calling Apollo Sonny Boy because of his massive fucking forehead and like the sun shining off it, he would be a sunny boy. Do you think Eldune's Noodles and Wet Soba from Turnabout Storyteller are competitors? Maybe, good point. Or because they specialized in buckwheat noodles, maybe they're just like, you know, they're doing alright. They're like separate, you know? They exist in their own individual bubbles and they're not competing. That would be kind of badass. The smell of broth filled the street, thick and salty. Although, I know Eldune gets mentioned in AA5, I don't remember if he gets mentioned in AA6. So maybe the wet noodle run him out of business, which would be fucked up and sad. That would make me upset. I got home, well, right before 10 PM, I reckon. I guess he's not aiming for that late night market. I washed my balls and gave the wheels a squirt of grease. Then I went inside even. When did you notice it had been stolen? Early this morning, before the sun rose. Work starts early. Do that many people eat noodles for breakfast? Apollo, you're so fucking judgmental. I've washed up on the salty shores of ruination. That stand had my whole life in it. Nay, my whole being. They took everything. All my soup stock, my noodles, my bowls, and my dreams. At least they left one bowl. Look, there, on the ground. Where do we pick that shit up? If we don't find that stand today, then I'll be forced to walk the streets peddling that bowl. My last bowl. He's so washed. Oh, I like Eldune a lot. I think I've already mentioned it, but I do really like Eldune. I think he's great. That's it. That's where the thief who snatched my panties ran to. It's a crying shame, that is. If they have to steal, make it my loincloth, not some pretty girl's panties. Don't say that. Apollo being judgmental was really good, because it's not like Phoenix wasn't, but there's a certain flair to Apollo judging literally everyone that really works. I like the idea that, like, Apollo just judges everyone, even though he's just a little, he's actually just like a little hater, right? Because he's literally like 5 foot tall. He just, I like teeny tiny little Apollo just is just walking around judging everything is a really funny visual. This is like such a fucked up situation. This man had his entire livelihood stolen. I hate Apollo's attitude about it. I can see that too. But I think Apollo is just also just like so jaded. Like he's had like 3 separate cases just dumped on him after he's been out of work for 2 months. And like he finds it so hard to be sympathetic. Like, he goes into court later in this case, and he's like, why is everyone in this room such a freak? I love him for that. The garage, right? You don't think the thief lives there, do you? Fair. I wouldn't put it past that good-for-nothing doctor. Do I detect a little animosity here? No. Let's make sure to check out that garage thoroughly. Okay. It's incredibly funny, but I will be hating on the hater. Let's examine this awesome car. Well, we should probably examine the Maractus Clinic. Apollo, why is everyone in this room such a freak? Also, Apollo, my bracelet tells me you're a bitch. My bracelet tells me that you get no bitches. He's so rude. That doorway sure is sparkly. The Maractus Clinic, huh? Looks more like a casino parlor than a hospital. They must be quite profitable. Funny, it looks closed. Maybe they're on vacation today? Question mark. Also, I will say, it's very strange how the... Oh. This is weird. You can't really see it. Okay, just an example. So if I hold my mouse on where the cursor is right now, and then I drag it across the screen, my mouse cursor is about 2/3 away across the screen. Because, like, my monitor's 144p, and I'm playing the game in 1080, they don't quite line up. So I can, like, send the cursor on a little mission. I should probably be doing... I should just use the keyboard like an adult. When he does perception, it's normal, but when Trucy does it, it's weird. Cheap viewers on... Nuh-uh, I disagree. Not today. I'd understand if there was an ambulance outside, but a police car. Maybe they're tax evaders. I love that. Ah, sorry, miss. No going into the clinic today. Did something happen? Huh? Oh, no. Nothing to see here. Move along. You have to find someplace else to play doctor. That's not nice. That's mean. Do we look like the right age to be playing doctor? We need a little more info on this Maractus Clinic. We could ask Mr. Eldoon. He is their neighbor and all. And we should check out that garage. What if the thief who stole my panties is still in there? Sigh. List sigh. There we go. Oh, that's slow. There we go. Tell us literally everything you know. Maractus. Maractus is actually like an awesome Pokemon. I think Maya is the killer. I agree. She fucking did it. Maya is actually responsible for every murder in the entire series. Fun fact. Do you think something happened next door? There's a police car out front. Bet. Probably gave someone food poisoning, I'll bet. If anyone's at risk of giving someone food poisoning, be nice. That police car got here this morning, actually. I asked what they were up to, but they wouldn't even tell me. The neighbor. Beh. Not that I was surprised much. That doctor works for the wrong crowd. It was just a matter of time before he got what was coming to him. Beh. The wrong crowd. Never you mind about that. Maractus Clinic, garage. No, I think Maractus is kind of awesome, honestly. This skeleton looks fucked up. This skeleton's arm... Is that a normal arm length for skeletons? Something looks very off about that skeleton. Also, those ribs are, like, weird. Cat... This is the place. This is where the Panty Snatcher ran. This car is disgusting. Are you sure? Maybe. Let's look for clues. Clues to a panty snatching. Wait, if I stand up, where do my wrists end up? This skeleton is messing with me. No, yeah, they should be going further than that. This skeleton has very short arms. I think. Maybe? I think I'm overreacting, actually. I'm giving the skeleton a hard time for no reason. I'm sorry. That's not nice of me. The specific room is incredibly memorable for me for some reason. Awesome shirt, by the way. Oh yeah, true. We have the Maya shirt. We have the Maya shirt to celebrate this game that she's literally not in. I would love a Trucy shirt. Clues to a panty snatching. Clues, like a pair of panties. Trucy, could you try not saying panties so many times? She's so offended by that. She's so horrifically offended. She's like, damn, you are not taking me seriously. Okay, top priority. Oh, wait, yeah. Hey, a kitty cat. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Let's fucking go. This is why this game is the GOAT. Hello, hello. We just found the kitty cat. Apollo finally said what I was thinking. It's not coming down. We do look kind of suspicious, you have to admit. It's okay, kitty cat. His hair won't hurt you. It's okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear in her hat. They're great. Happy Pride Month. We're playing the perfect game for Pride Month, truly. Let's investigate the spooky skeleton. Eek! Someone's there. Oh, it's just a gold paint. Oh, it's a gold skeleton? Ugh. That is weird. There's a mannequin hand waving to us from the box behind the skeleton. This place just screams hospital storage, don't you think? It screams something, that's for sure. Okay, well, top priority. There we go. Let's get Molly on their phone. There's something about this car. Let's take a closer look. Oh. What the heck is that? Not a ladder. Oh, we gotta talk about the ladder as well. I once read a record of a case that Mr. Wright worked on many months ago. Apparently, there was this car with a piece of cloth shoved into the tailpipe. Oh, that's a fucking reference. That is a fucking reference if I ever did see one. Wow, I remember that case record whenever I'm checking out a car. And I always check the tailpipe. Everyone's gotta have a hobby, I guess. Wouldn't it be funny if... Hey, there's something in there. Wait a second. Are these your... Ah! My panties. What? Already? Wait, why is it on... Wait, oh, I didn't even realize I accidentally turned on autoplay. I'm so sorry. I was wondering why it was doing that. I was wondering why it was doing that without me doing anything. I, like, fat-fingered the autoplay button because it's right next to WASD. Wow, thank you, Apollo. You're a genius. Amazing. No, really. Don't mention it. No, I'm serious. I'm really impressed. You must have a nose for finding girls' panties. That's the worst line in the entire game. Don't say that. And then, of course, the theme kicks back in. What are those? My little panties, of course. They've come home to Mama. I can't wait to use them. You're going to put them on? Now? Watch closely now. See? Nothing in the panties? Ta-da! Where'd that come from? How did that ball get in your panties? My panties are an extra-dimensional space. Anything can fit in there. They're my magic spanties? What the fuck am I talking about? Panties, it's one of my best tricks. Magic panties? They love them over at the Wonder Bar. I do shows there nightly. You mean those panties are a prop? You could have told me a little sooner. See, this is something I find... I think I mentioned this before, but I put discreetly away in Frucy's pocket. I think this is, like, actually, like, kind of an interesting thing about this case. Right? Because, like, obviously, I think I mentioned this earlier, right? But, like, when the topic of the panties comes up at the beginning of this case, I was like, oh god, not this again. You know? After some of the weird shit that's in Ace Attorney 2 and 3. But weirdly, this case feels like a parody of that. If that makes sense. Like, Hottie comes back, and you're like, oh god, not this guy again. And granted, while the lines are not fun, he has, like, 4 lines. And then he's just gone. And then there's the whole thing with the panties. And that's just, like, kind of weird and not fun. But then it's like, oh, wait, they're just a prop. Oh, never mind then. Like, it almost feels like it's poking fun at the weird shit in Ace Attorney 2 and 3. And there is another instance of it later on, I think. Which is kind of interesting. What are you saying? We still have to catch the sly devil that ran off with my tool of my trade. Yeah, exactly, we gotta get his ass. I'm glad Hottie doesn't ever appear again. I think something else that's weird about Hottie being in this case is that it's so weird that he just looks like that. Right? Like, the 7-year time gap has, like, the 7-year time gap, and he's just the same dude. And I think, is he the only character like that? There's no way, right? Wait. No way Hottie's the only character that we see, like, post-time skip, who looks the exact same. There's no... I think he might be. Jesus. That's fucked up if that's true. Something tells me we're not finished searching this garage anyway. There's Mike Meekins. Yeah, but we don't see him post-time skip. You know what I mean? Oh, the judge. Sorry, you're right. The judge. Oh, I mean, we could never change anything about the judge, though. I could never change him. He's perfect. The judge and Hottie are, like, the two, like, lawful good and like, chaotic evil. The judge is the good. And, like, the Hottie is just, like, the complete opposite end of the spectrum of him. The judge is over 1,000 years old. He's the Golden Witch. This case works so well to demystify Trucy. She's so mysterious in case 1. I do love it. It's so good. I like the line in SOJ where the judge says he plans to do his job for at least 10 more years. I love the judge. The judge is, like, fully unironically one of the best parts of Ace Attorney. I love him so much. He's great in this game, too. He's, like... He's like, at his best in this game, maybe. I like the judge in AA5 a lot, too. AA4 and AA5 have really good judge moments. I wonder if it belongs to the doctor here. Do you not believe in magic, Mr. Wright? Now I want to see how the Ace Attorney judge would handle, like, handle Umineko. He'd fit right in. Actually, he would not fit right in. He'd get fucked up. Okay, back. I do not want to examine. Oh, wait, no, not back. We still have one more silly little thing to examine. Thoughts on the judge's characterization in AAI1? I like it a lot. I think that's my favorite case in that game. It's really strong. The mirror's been broken off. Now this is a cue. He's a bit less, like, funny and a bit more pathetic. But I don't mind seeing that side of him. It's alright. What? You're smiling like you know something I don't. And there's, like, a bit of a sympathetic side to him, which I really enjoy. You aren't keeping a clue from me, are you, Polly? Yeah, he's out of his element. That's a good way. A clue. Let's see. I don't think we have any evidence, do we? No, I don't think we have any evidence yet. Wachu, the sneezer, are so misleading then. I know yawns are contagious, but sneezes? Well, I'm sure there's got to be a clue somewhere. Let's keep checking things out. I think what we have to do is that we need to find the... If I remember correctly, we have to find... We find that. But first things first, top priority. Look, it's a folding ladder. Polly, that's called a step ladder. Come on. A step ladder? How is that different from a regular ladder, then? It's a much more complex piece of machinery. It's like two ladders stuck together. So we would make that basically it's like a ladder, right? Wait, huh? You have to look past the form, at the essence of the thing. Can we talk about something else? That's actually a really cute bit. Apollo being such a grump this entire game. But, like, the ladder really brings out the best in him. He gets all, like, emotional about the ladder. Hello. I'm not talking to you. I think we have to go back to the Kitaki mansion. If I remember correctly, don't we have to... Oh, maybe not yet. There's a big trash can on the way into the park. I guess we could check it out. A detective's life sure is a hard one. I'm an attorney, actually. Huh? 2 pieces of garbage with paint on them. These are slippers. The slipper. They look like those slippers you get at the hospital. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go on a car? Yeah, I should have checked this first. I kind of didn't... It didn't click with me to check this because, like, the police tape in front of it. I like the idea that we're just, like, leaning over the police tape and the policeman's just like, what the... But, okay. Could have not done that. It's fine, I guess. It's a side view mirror. Actually, that's a car mirror. It looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something. Or someone. Yeah, we were saying earlier, is this like time skip Wendy Oldbag? Wait, you don't think? I do. This could be from the car that hit Mr. Wright. Wow, and he took off its mirror? I never knew Daddy was so strong. Nah, he's beefed up. I only have room in my pocket for one of these, though. Which do you want to take? Wait, what? Oh, I forgot they make you choose here. That's interesting. The mirror. Okay, let's go back. Wendy Oldbag would absolutely look the same post time skip. 100%. Time skip Wendy Oldbag. She's not dead. Don't say that. Wendy Oldbag's not that bad. I know some people... I feel like you used to see, like, a lot of, like, Wendy Oldbag hate, and I think it's died down a bit. I think people have definitely, like... I think investigations might... I'm actually not sure, because I actually... Oh, she's... I actually did not love her in investigations. Do you think maybe she gets, like, slightly more annoying the longer she lives? Because Investigations is her last appearance, I think, and she's annoying as fuck in Investigations 1. I'm torn now. There we go. Let's examine the doohickey. There's something about this car. Let's take a closer look. She somehow looks younger post-time skip. It's like an even more exaggerated version of, Delicia Scones from Investigations 2. Hey, look at that. Oh, I wonder what they're gonna call her. I'm so excited to see more names from the retranslation of Investigations 2. What? You're smiling like you know something I don't. You aren't keeping a clue from me, are you? Show evidence. I think I do have just the clue you've got in mind. Mirror, mirror on the wall. This shit broken. Oh, I didn't mean to examine it, I just went to present it. That's a good take that. Oh, this theme's good as hell. My clue is this. Yellow, what do we think of Eustace Winner? I love it. I'm a fan. I don't know if I like it more than Sebastian the Best, but I love it. It's really good. It took a bit to grow on me. I was immediately down for Verity Gaviel, and I'm still kind of mixed on Eddie Fender. I'm not sure how I feel about that one, but I really like Eustace Winner. I think it's very funny. Whoa, it's the same color and size and everything. A perfect match. I guess we could check it out. Oh my god, Big Yellow. Hello. 2 pieces of garbage with paint on them. Look at this, Apollo. Doesn't this go on a car? It's a side view mirror. Looks like it was torn off when it smacked into something or someone. Yeah, Eddie Fender is weird because Ace Attorney usually doesn't do puns that obvious for main characters. That's kind of how I feel about it. But at the same time, Uncle Eddie does work. Or Uncle Ed. Raymond, he's such a Raymond, right? It's just hard for me to get over that. Well, looks like we've just solved a case. So the car that hit Daddy last night is sitting right in front of us. Yep. You put the pro in professional, Apollo. Gee, thanks, Trucy. Apollo, huh? What is it? Now that we solved this case, we should go report to Daddy. He'll mope if we leave him alone too long, knowing him. Okay. He doesn't seem the type to mope, though. And this is hardly a case worth reporting. That's so mean. Don't say that. Bye, kitty cat. This house is weird. I actually, funnily enough, because, like, I'll just point it out, it, like, obviously when I played this game for the first time on 3DS, so, like, the sprites aren't quite as clean. It genuinely didn't hit me that, like, the back part here is also Eldune's house. You see what I mean? Like, these are the windows, and this is, like, the vent, and that's, like, the roof of his house. Like, when I was playing on 3DS, I genuinely just thought this part here was his house. That's all he had. That's his entire house. Did you think his house was just the door part? I did. I thought he was like Dampé from Ocarina of Time. He basically just had like a shed. I'm sorry, Eldune, I doubted you, sir. That was mean of me. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hello, Umphy. Goodbye. I'm leaving you instantly. June 15th. Hickfield Clinic. Yo, how goes it? Oh, he's so hip. He's so hip. I don't even blame you for that, because the concept of that being his house is extremely funny. I kind of love this screen, actually. I love the idea of Phoenix saying this. Yo, how goes it? How do you do, fellow kids? Have you done any objections today? Daddy, how do you feel? I'm going to die. Hottie said I have 3 months. It's good to have you youngins on the case. Let's old Daddy-O get some well-deserved R&R. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? The elderly need their rest. The dialogue in this game's amazing. I love this game's writing to bits. Isn't he only 33? I'm 23 and I feel old sometimes. I get it. I've gotten like 2 inches shorter since I became a YouTuber. And that is entirely thanks to YouTube posture. Normal people, hey man, what's going on? Phoenix right. What is bumping, Daddy-O? Daddy-O on the scene with the objections. How goes it? I was right about you. Competent, capable. Tell me what you found out, if you want to. Your enthusiasm is overwhelming. Also, chat room, I had like a horrible realization the other day, right? Horrible fucked up realization. when we get back to Tomodachi Life, how are we gonna add Apollo Justice? Because isn't his hair asymmetrical? His hair is, like, very asymmetrical. How are we gonna do that? Yo, what's good, brother? Present any badges lately? Polly's amazing. He found my panties so quick. Almost like he was the one who stole them. You have an interesting concept of praise. And? Did you find the mad driver who gave me that 30-foot toss? Apparently, it was a doctor from the Maractus Clinic. Maractus, eh? I've heard of him. Nothing good, mind you. If you make the angle sharp... Yeah, he is not... The only downside is it means he's going to have no eyebrows. Because you know how Tomodachi is. Apollo Justice is not going to have eyebrows. You should add Woke David to Tomodachi Life. I think we could do that. I think that's doable. I really want to add Beatrice from Umineko too, but I worry about that being too, like, spoilery. But, like, she's on the box art. You can say things about her and have it not be too spoilery, I think. That would be okay. Maybe something happened. What is this Maractus Clinic, anyway? All I've heard are the rumors. That clinic's been making good money, in a bad way. Bad? Ties to organized crime. Isn't she the witch? Yeah, she's the witch. She's the one that the guy yells about. Beatarichi! That's what he says. Ties to organized crime. The Kentucky family. That is not their name. The Kitaki family. He did that on purpose. That's Ayo, man, that's disrespectful as shit. Some injuries you can't take to a public hospital, see? Yeah, she's iconic. It'll be alright. They use the Maractus Clinic for their patch-up jobs. Interesting. People park. It looked like something had happened in that park. Ah, a body was found there in unusual circumstances. Something more unusual than being dead? It's not our concern in any case. Right, let's ignore that and find that noodle stand. Whatever happened to professional curiosity? Thanks, really. If I get tired of sleeping, maybe I'll head down to this Maractus place. Maybe hit him up for some reparations. A little legal action would do me some good. I was wondering when I get paid. We solved the case of your accident and, found a missing article of clothing. My panties. That leaves the noodle stand. Feel free to drop in if you get stuck. I'd be happy to help with anything not involving money. I love how fucking upfront he is. Jesus Christ, dude. Goodbye, quid pro quo. Hello, pro bono. Right, back to the office to plan our next move. Imagine you hit a hobo with your car and like a day later it's Phoenix Wright pulling up to sue you. He just like slams open the door and the pursuit theme starts playing. Okay, chat question. What are your favorite pursuit themes? I'm curious. I wonder if we can present this. Well, one thing we should do, I forgot to do this earlier. That's me. No clues here. What? A what? Oh, okay. So this was the thing that led you to the car. Trials and... Oh, really? Ace Attorney 3? That's one of my least favorite, funnily enough. But I don't see a lot of praise for it, and even though I say it's one of my least favorite ones, it's grown on me a lot. I thought it was lame as shit when I first played AA3, but it's grown on me. There's something really good about it. Let me see. What else is there? Oh, pursuit themes, yeah. Yes, sir. The mirror you knocked off was just the clue we needed. Good work, Apollo. Of course, you might say, I was the one who made solving that case possible. You don't get points for knocking off a car mirror. This game pursuit theme, I think this game's pursuit theme is like my second favorite overall. My favorite is Investigations 2. Wanting to find the truth. Easy. I love wanting to find the truth. After that, I would say maybe the Great Ace Attorney. Maybe. The Great Ace Attorney's pursuit theme is incredible. I think that's my number 2. Number 3, I would say... Probably Casting Magic from Layton vs. Phoenix Wright. You make it look like there are no bad games. No, that's 100% how I feel. I can't recommend the series enough. My least favorite game is Spirit of Justice, and that's like an 8 out of 10. Spirit of Justice is still well worth playing. How could you not recognize an attorney's badge? It's been 7 years. I've forgotten a lot of things. I guess some 7 years are longer than others. Damn. That's deep. Okay, Oh, I think I know what happens next. Yeah, I remember now. June 15th, the Write Anything Agency. That's like Sonic Adventure 2. It's a common complaint that the DGS Pursuit theme doesn't get used enough. I would disagree, honestly. I'm not sure how I feel about that complaint, because I think that just makes it hit all the harder when it does hit. You know what I mean? Like, there were points in that game where the theme would kick in and I was losing my mind. You get me? But God, it's the first time casting magic hits is like, holy shit. It's not even that like high stakes of a case, but it's like going from like the first Pursuit theme that Layton versus Phoenix Wright uses into like casting magic is like, holy fuck. Damn. And also, I think this is one a lot of people disagree with. I love the Ace Attorney 2 Pursuit. The Ace Attorney 2 Pursuit theme is amazing. I don't know where I'd rank it, but it's my favorite of the trilogy. You're the woman from the Kitaki place. Yes. I knew it. Something's the matter and you want our help, right? Well, you've come to the right place. This way, please. Thank you. My name is Attila Tiala. Attila. Wait, bear with me. Alita Tilara. Alita Tilara. Oh, that's so hard to say. I was about to say, is that like a play on alliteration or some shit? And I tried reading it backwards and I was like, oh, oop. A little tiara. I have a request. Her hand looks so silly. Talk. The talker. Your request. Let me guess. Something's been stolen. Your flyer. It says now defending, so I thought, what? You mean you want me to defend you? Maybe you can tell us what happened. Were you hit by a car? Did someone steal your stand? Or your panties? She just says that shit. I'm not the client, actually. The client would be my fiancé, I suppose you'd call him. Fiancé? What happened to him, then? He was arrested this morning. The charge was murder. Murder. Have you heard about what happened at the park? What? I like how the fucked up this is something that happens a lot in Ace Attorney. The fucked up music starts playing, and like the new option appears, but you still gotta do the second option. So what's your story? You frequent the Kitaki mansion, yes? No, yeah, AA2 is questioned and AA3 is caught. Are you a member of their organization? No, not yet. Not yet. You see, I'm to be married next month, to the boss's son. Not to spoil this case, but later reveals makes the fact that she comes to the Write Anything Agency pretty funny. Ah, I actually can't think of that off the top of my head, what that could mean, so I'm looking forward to kind of putting 2 and 2 together. Oh god, I like replaying this case. Holy shit, there's a blue coin from Mario Sunshine in the background. Do you see that shit? In, like, the cabinet? That's awesome. One thing I really hate about Ace Attorney is that all the cases involve a murder. Can we just get, like, a robbery for once? I know that's a complaint a lot of people have with, like, the second case of Ace Attorney 3. Right? And there's, like, what else is there? Like, the first half of, like, 6-5, I guess? But I don't know. I see what you mean. Yes, but the Kitakis are locally responsible gangsters. I thought it'd be nice for a change. Quit my boring job, live the good gangster life. There's the case in DGS where the lady doesn't technically die. The first case of Layton versus Phoenix Wright, as well, is for assault, not murder. I think you're onto something, Miss Kitaki. I like the sound of that. I'm not sure your daddy would much care for that. What happened? I haven't been told all the details, but I do know a body was found in the park, near the Kitaki mansion. There were a lot of police cars there. Apparently, the victim was shot with a pistol. A case where someone steals Edgeworth Steel Samurai stuff would be hilarious. I remember when I played the first Ace Attorney, I was like, they should do a case in AA7, like a crossover case, with Street Fighter, where you have to like prove Ken's innocence from like the charges that JP has like framed him for. Why is she so fucking dubious with her hands? Yeah, she's just like... And your fiance was arrested for this. Yep. What sort of person is your fiance? He's badass. You're Ken's divorce attorney. And oh my god, imagine Ace Attorney tackling a divorce. Holy shit. Your fiance is the Kitaki family's only son, correct? His name's Waki Kitaki. I brought a photo. How have I not... I completely forgot that he has a blue badger shirt. I completely forgot the blue badger. The rest of the design I remember, but I forgot the blue badger shirt. I want an Ace Attorney case where all the cases are more mundane, robbery, assault, etc., but the last case is like a mass murder. I could see that. That'd be an interesting idea. I know a lot of people really hate Waki. I think Waki's great. I think Waki's awesome. Oh, I know. He can be powerful and menacing, but so cute. But if he's the boss's only son, yes, I'm sure he'll take his father's place someday. Say, I'm a boss already of this agency. Please help my Waki, please. Right, my first solo defense case. Crime boss's son or not, I'll prove he's innocent. I prepared a letter of request. I know you need those. Okay. Right, let's go check out the scene of the crime. That's awesome sauce. Can I present anything to her? Check this out. An attorney's badge. So you really are a defense attorney. Please, I'm counting on you. I need your help. That's so reassuring, thank you. Yay! Okay, yay! So now we go to the mansion. June 15th. Oh, I should have done that. That would be funny. So this is it. My first murder crime scene. Wow, the big city. Ah, it's you kids again. Oh, that bike. I know what that is. Holy moly. We're not playing. We're, investigating. Aren't we, Apollo? Sir, I have a letter of request here. Letter of... Huh? Why does it say hit request on it? Miss Tiala must have used the Kitaki stationery. Excuse me, coming through. I love him. It's you, Mr. Gavin. Who's this guy? Don't say that. I must say I'm used to being inspected by the ladies. Holy shit, holy shit. But this is the first time I felt that way with a man. I'm going to pass out. I love him. I love him so much. He does look like a KOF character. He's amazing. I just came back to stream. I can't believe I came back to this. He's perfect. He's so perfect. The very second line. The very second line. Mr. Gavin. Gulp. During Pride Month. So perfectly timed. Freud. Oh, wait, how do you say that? Oh, Fraulein. What is a sweet morsel like you doing in such a dismal place? Can I help? Yes. The policeman officer fellow here won't let us in. The policeman officer fellow. We even have a letter of request. You must be exhausted standing out here. I will take you to the scene of the crime. You played TF2 but can't pronounce Fraulein. Oh, stay with me. I love his hair. It's perfect. By your leave, officer. Yeah. Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Aha. Very well. This way. The detail. The detail is incredible. We. What do you mean we? Hey, what about me? June 15th, People Park. Sex with a man, truly. On that note, enjoy your investigation. Thank you. Will we see you again? Please! Ask the Winfrolin. I'll be writing on it. He's so badass. Oh, like Kingdom Valley! I want to see a mod for Project 06 now that replaced, like, Sonic with Clavier Gavin, so he can actually, like, grind on the wind whales. That would be so cool. Wind whales? The wind rails. He's so awesome. Who was that? Eek! Apollo, look! A corpse! What? Hey, it's just a mannequin. Wow, it sure got me. Ahem, might I ask what exactly it is you're doing here? Oh, it's you. How did you kids get in here? I like... This is a silly little detail. Like... Her glasses, she's got like rose-tinted glasses. Oh, wait, hang on a minute. I'll talk about it in a minute, actually. Because this could be a fun detail. But I need to, I forget exactly how everything plays out. I'm having, the back-to-back umphys. Also, wait, I just realized, you can see the menu on the noodle stand. And the menu is just ramen, 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 rice ball. Oh, this guy, well, he was more like our prince, really. He let us in. Him again. This is like the best sprite in the whole series. This sprite is incredible. This is how I'm trying to be. That glamorous fop always getting in my way. She has rose-tinted glasses. I'll talk about it more in a minute because there's like a fun little bit that I think that might be referencing, but I need to remind myself. Anyway, this scene is off limits. Excuse me? We have a letter of request. One moment. Why is she holding that big magnifying glass? I'd recognize that handwriting anywhere. Scientific analysis says this was written by Attila Tilara. Thanks. It took you 30 minutes to figure that. No fucking way, dude. 30 minutes? No, Emma does not like Clavier. She could never be me. What's up with the mannequin there? It's taking up the place of the body, preserving the scene of the crime as it was found. The body was pulling the stand? So you're a defense attorney, are you? Detective Anna Sky, I'm in charge of this crime scene. She doesn't seem that happy about it. She doesn't seem that happy about many things. I trust you know how to stay out of the way. I always carry 2 pairs of handcuffs, just in case. The yapper. I've seen Emma as Arrow Ace headcanons and I can sort of see it. I get it. Actually, yeah, no, whoa. I can, like, super see that. I've been, like, more and more, like, down for the idea of, like, Arrow Ace Edgeworth. I used to be, like, super, like, Phoenix X Edgeworth. And then, like, the more I think about it, I'm like, no, actually, no, Edgeworth is an ace icon. I'm, like, so down for that. Quiet, please. It's snack time. The Muncher. Munch, 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 munch. Munch, 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 munch. We're not making much progress here. She must not be very busy. So I never seem to get a lucky break. Back after 9 years and they won't give me the position I requested. And then I hear he gave up the defense attorney life. He? Who's he? An ex-defense attorney? Oh wait, yeah, we have to... Yeah, it's this again. BRB, need to take my dog out. You do what you gotta do. Edgeworth is flattered but not interesting. I like that idea. Isn't the whole point for the attorneys to be Hayes? Okay, yeah, I forget we have to present something, don't we? Who's he? An ex-defense attorney? Okay, hang on. What do we present again? Surely it's not this. I forget if we present something or we have to examine and then we, like... Oh, wait, hang on. Okay. I am incorrect as shit, my bad. My bad. Okay, it's not that either. Oh, wait, I bet it's the car. I bet it's the thing off the car. I bet it's this. There we go. Okay, no, I'm full of shit, might be. There's no way. There's no way that's what you have to show her. Yeah, I'm wrong as hell. And it's definitely not the bowl. Yeah, we need to look at other things first. Oh, wait. You know what? Wait, just a thought. That reminds me. I finally found someone who has all my same AA takes. From AJ is the best game to Edgeworth is ace. It's all coming together, truly. Okay. There we go. There's a big waste basket by the park entrance. You aren't going to search through the trash? I don't think we need to. Oh no, please, knock yourself out. Don't mind me. I'll be waiting over here. Just so we're clear, searching through trash isn't a hobby of mine, okay? Oh, I thought we would have to get the slipper. That's my bad. I think I'm mixing stuff up. Hmm. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I headcanoned this. Oh wait, that's a good point. Can you... No, you can't present profiles. Okay. Hmm. Hey there, no messing with the crime scene. But we need to investigate. Apollo, look, let's stand. I don't know why I've, like, headcanoned this, but, like, in my head, I bet Snackoos taste like shit. I don't know why. I feel like Snackoos are terrible. I don't know why I've always assumed that. I don't know why. The vibe I've always gotten is, like, really cheap, like, I don't know, like, overly oniony, like, cheese puff things that for some reason have chocolate on them. It says Aldoon. So, yeah, like small chocolate Cheetos, and that's like a horrible combo. It makes sense for Emma to be eating them, she's fucking miserable. Though the circumstances could stand to be better. Bucket. Oh wait, that's a knife. No messing with the crime scene. But we need to investigate. Investigations to be carried out by professionals scientifically. This fucking sprite. Emma's got a lot of good sprites. She's not gonna let us check out the crime scene, is she? Hey, Apollo. My very unscientific analysis tells me something here is very suspicious. I think I know what you mean. It's kind of hard not to notice. I better check out what we came here to find at least. That is the... Well, we found the noodle stand already. Emma's smug sprite is my greatest weakness. Real. No way it's the bowl, right? No, yeah. Oh, wait, that might be it, yeah. Oh, wait, yeah, that would make sense, that we need to report the guy. We found his doohickey. We did do that. Yo, guy! You'll never guess what we freaking found. Oh, Mr. Eldoon, hello? Looks like he left. And we found his stand and everything. What about our free bowl? Oh, too bad. Looks like we'll have to wait a little longer for that bowl. So sorry. Ah, so sorry. What a bummer. I distinctly remember getting stuck on this part. The blue tongue, robbed of its purpose, it blows in the wind alone. This must be his business sign. It reads new. Maybe that's how the kids are spelling new these days. Another failed attempt at hipster marketing. Rude. Oh. I can't stick around long because I'm at work right now, but I just wanted to say that Trucy and Emma are peak characters. I so agree. They're amazing. Both of them are phenomenal. VOD heads rise up. Shout out to all the VOD heads in the audience. I just saw the Big Yellow is live notif, and the first thing I said to myself is, Big Yellow is kill. I could never. I'm invincible. That's why I play Ace Attorney. The front entrance to the Maractus Clinic. The walls and posts are so highly polished I can see my face in them. Hot dang, my hair looks good. I like that. He gets it. He's so beautiful and correct. A police car is parked in front of the Maractus Clinic. It's empty. The police must be inside investigating. Ah. I'm usually a VOD head for other streamers. Big Yellow is an exception because they stream at Europe-friendly times. That's nice to hear. I do always, like... It's a shame that, like, my streaming time is so inconvenient for, like, US viewers. But that's nice to hear. Let's see. Surely we don't go back here. Hello. Bye. Oh. Oh, wait, yeah, that would make sense. Jesus Christ, how did I forget this? Doi. Same, I really do not watch any other streamers. Yo, that's so cool. I get the priority. I'm a winner. We get to meet the GOAT. Polly, you look as happy as a clam in its shell. For a lawyer, this is it. The place where the battle begins. I like those bars. They look like the Lego piece. Winner. Eustace Winner? Gulp. Big Smello, how's it going? Fan-freaking-tastic. We're about to meet our badass client. Sorry, he's in questioning. Oh, no, we're not. Could take a while. Drat. Oh well, guess we'll have to come back later. So much for that battle. Bummer. Okay, we don't do that. Okay. You know what I haven't fucking done? Ack, don't touch Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie? He's been in this office much longer than I have. Daddy's mentor had a great fondness for Mr. Charlie. Daddy's mentor? What? Oh, Mia, of course. He's lived here since Daddy was a rookie attorney. Mr. Charlie. Right. Now I take care of him. That's my goat right there. Ace Attorney and its fucking puns. They're so good. I wonder if we go here. Surely not. June 15th, Hickfield Clinic. Ah, you're back. Run into some problems? Oh, Polly, didn't you want to tell Daddy something? Oh, this would make sense. I'm fine, really. What's this? So there is a problem. No, no problem. Actually, I got a defense request. A defense request? That is a problem. Huh? I've given up the court. I'm not a lawyer anymore. The request was for me. Oh, right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? This fucking guy. I love AA4 Phoenix so much. He's so good. I love how he's the most wonderful, unhelpful man on the planet. I'd do anything for him. He's great. He's doing that on purpose. I know it. Yeah. I forgot about this fucking frame. Oh. There he is, officer. Get his ass. Push the murder button. What about this defense request? It's related to the murder in People Park, actually. Guess what? We found Mr. Eldoon's noodle stand at the scene of the crime. Did you now? That's unusual indeed. Never heard of a noodle stand being used as a murder weapon. I think the murder weapon was something else. You mean you don't know what the murder weapon was? That funny detective lady won't let us all on the scene. What kind of detective wears a lab coat anyway? A lab coat? Didn't think she'd be involved with this. You know her? You could say that. Sky Connection. So, you know her, don't you? I met her on a case. This was about 10 years ago. She was still a high school student at the time. That would make her about the same age as me. That's my daddy. He knows all the police types. Oh wait, maybe you know that other guy too. That other guy. That shining prince on the motorcycle. Prince? Mysterious prince. What do you think Lana Sky is up to nowadays? That's a character I'd love to see more of in the future. AA7 Lana Sky? Please? Maybe? Tell me about this Prince of Truces. Indulge a concerned father. How long was she in prison for? I don't know. That's a good point. They never really address that, do they? Normal fire water. He was at the crime scene. He looked just like Mr. Gavin. Did he now? You know him? My guess is he's Christoph Gavin's younger brother. His brother? We're acquaintances after a fashion. Clavier Gavin. Rock and roll god incarnate. Clavier? What a lovely name. He's so dreamy. I didn't know Mr. Gavin had a brother. And what was he doing out there? I have a feeling you'll be crossing paths again soon. Now, what was the problem again? Having trouble investigating the crime scene in the park. Yeah, that detective woman won't let us. Go to the office. Under the silk top hat, you'll find a bottle of white powder. Try taking that to this detective. White powder? I hope it's not what I think it is. I was about to joke about that, but fucking Apollo beat me to it. Just take it to her. It'll be fine, you see. Oh, and tell her I said hi. Oh, hey, Emma. We got this for you. Yeah, you can fucking investigate, okay? Itching powder? That would actually be even funnier. That would be awesome. You just like... You just run up to Emma and she's like, hey, you can't investigate, and you're just like, pocket powder. And she's just like, ah, fuck, ah, ooh, ah. That would be amazing. I came upon the trivia that Shu Takumi himself wrote the guitar serenade from K-Street. That's so cool. Huh? Whoa. You know what this is, Trucy? I remember finding some in Daddy's dresser when I was little. I thought it was sugar, so I licked it. He got mad at me. This is getting more and more suspicious. What do you do when she starts snorting the itching powder? That would be the worst. That has to be the worst sensation imaginable. Right? That has to be fucking horrible. Let's go talk to that detective. She's sure to know what that white powder is. I remember when we were doing science in, like, what was it? We were doing, like, chemistry in secondary school, and we made a white powder, and I snorted it to try and be cool and funny. And it was just, like, mildly unpleasant. Hello. Check out this cool shit that I got for you. Does this ring any bells? Ah, is that? It couldn't. Where'd you get that? I brought it from the office. You work at the Wright & Co. law offices? Yeah, sort of. Detective Sky, how do you know my daddy? Daddy? I'm sorry. Who did you say you were? Trucy Wright, Phoenix Wright's daughter. What? Mr. Wright has a daughter? You seem shocked. Well, if you're Mr. Wright's daughter and you're his apprentice, then I'm available to help you in any way I can. Oh, thanks. You can start by not calling me Mr. Wright's apprentice. That's so mean. This powder is used for detecting fingerprints. Fingerprints. I guess you might call it a memento from the time I spent with Mr. Wright. I can see Emma having a coke night with the girlies. Yeah, just a bit of fun. A bit of silly fun. This sprite is also very good. The twirler. If you find any evidence with fingerprints on it, please let me know. Will does for prints. Oh. Wait. I wonder. Oh wait, how do we do the... There we go. No, nothing here. Look at this cute little watch strap. Emma knows everything about the effects of coke and then just does it anyways. I want one. It's kind of odd though. What is? I mean, if you want to know the time, you could just look at the phone itself. Hey, you're right. Sharp, Apollo. Thanks. Finally, some respect. So what does that tell you? Well, the owner of this phone doesn't think through the details, for one. They did drop their phone after all. I kind of figured they were a little spacey already. Good point. Okay. I see how it is. Do we have anything with fingerprints on it? Well, it doesn't matter, actually, because we can actually just talk to her now. The report came in late last night. The body was found as much as you see now. Except it was a real body. Gulp? But why? Why was a body pulling a noodle stand? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't still be here. Well, what was the cause of death? A bullet wound to the temple. He was shot by a pistol. A pistol? I like that she goes in, like, when anything gets serious with, like, Trucy, she goes into, like, cocoon mode. I like the idea of, like, Trucy, like, ducking down. She, like, shrinks into the little cloak, so, like, the hat covers the top. She goes pupa. She goes pupa mode. Not the easiest thing to come by in this day and age, unless you're a cop or a gangster. Wow, Apollo, you're so badass and smart. Incidentally, the victim's name was Pal Maractus. Pal Maractus. I wonder what that means. This case is how I learned what temple means in that context. Oh, that's kind of cool. I just received the autopsy report, in fact. Maractus's autopsy report added to the court record. I mean, really, what's up with this case? It's enough to make me want to run off, pulling a mysterious noodle stand behind me. It's a joke on malpractice. Pal Maractus. Malprat. Oh my fucking god. That's awesome. I like that a lot. That's good. Not so mysterious, actually. We should tell her, Apollo. After all, we know where the stand came from. And Eldoon's name is Guy. Fucking Pow and Guy. A likely story. I didn't come here to play games, you know. Actually, we do know where the noodle stand came from. The noodle stand's owner is... Oh, okay, okay. We don't know how old he is. Let's get him involved in this. He did the murder. Man, he's missing a lot of teeth. That's yucky. Man, this is kind of like... I never really thought about this, but like, how can the age be unknown? How in what universe do we know Plum Kitaki's age? Or Attila Tiala's age? But not this guy. Just calm down. Who's the old guy? This is the proprietor of Eldoon's Noodles, Mr. Eldoon himself. He's famous in this part of town. Not bad. I guess Mr. Wright picked the right kids for the job. That saved me a lot of work. Thanks. Noodle stand added to the court record. Yeah, just drop that in there. Fits right in. It's either a fake identity or they're supposed to be unknowably old. Yeah, that might be it. Fake identity is, like, actually very fitting for that guy. I imagine Apollo just guesses, and when he sees Hottie, he's like, yeah, I got nothing. We could get the noodle stand in our pocket, like in, the third case of the Great Ace Attorney. Also, I just realized, is that thumb on the statue, that's like wrong. That thumb should not be above the fingers. Capcom, get on that. Capcom, come on Capcom, get your shit together. We need the balance patch ASAP. You mean, what did he do? He was a doctor. A doctor? I'm starting to see a connection here. You can put... I guess you can really... If you really set your mind to it, you can kind of, like... Man, that looks kind of fucked up. Looks like there's an evil lump in my hand. I don't like that. Your story. Tell us about your beautiful little story. Good morning, Juror Sims. Good old Juror number 5. I'll never forget you. Who, me? I'm just a supervisor for this crime scene. Detective Sky. I was out of the country for a while. I came back to be a forensic scientist. Ooh, were you studying abroad? Something like that. I was studying in Europe. Forensic sciences, mind you. When I got back here, they threw me in a criminal affairs. Just like that. Why didn't you just become a forensics expert in Europe? Well, I suppose that was an option, but I had a lot of favors to repay to people back here. Favors? Wasn't she in high school when she left? See, this is what I kind of like about, like, the rose-tinted glasses. Because do you think she's, like, do you think it's, like, maybe a nod to, like, her being nostalgic? To actually being, like, getting to do forensics with Phoenix Wright back in Rise from the Ashes? Maybe? Maybe? Who knows? I was involved in an incident before I left. But Mr. Wright and his people helped me out. I owed them. Really? I had no idea. She's been out of the country for a while. I think the glasses are supposed to be for seeing luminol reactions. Oh yeah, like practically that's true too. But I like that. I like my little theory, right? In terms of just like character design, I think that's fun. She probably doesn't know about Mr. Wright's current state of affairs. The defendant. The defender. Could you tell us a bit about the defendant? He's the only son of the Kitaki family, yes? Waki Kitaki. I don't know if he is the boss's son, but he's certainly throwing his weight around. Violently, in the detention center. I see. Why was he arrested in the first place? You were a defense attorney, aren't you? It's the Irish girl boss. Hello! We're attorneying it up. You're not his, by any chance. Actually, yes, I am. Well, we have a witness to the moment of the crime. Them boss. Them boss is a good term, actually. I like that. The witness called the police. They'll be testifying during the trial tomorrow. What? The victim. Could you tell us a bit more about the victim? Well, let's see. Apparently, he's the physician at a clinic in the area. Quite well off, too, from the sound of it. The clinic's name is the Maractus Clinic. Maybe that's why the cop car was parked there. Man, You've been to the clinic? This is also a good sprite. Emma sprites are so good. I love Emma sprites. Don't want a related issue. My favorite video from Big Yellow is when they said it's they them time and then bossed all over. Themperor. I should have done that in the Pikmin video. I should have said Themperor Ball Blacks. I would fight the Themperor Ball Blacks. I see. So that means Dr. Maractus stole the stand and pulled it all the way here? That would seem to be the case. But why? Don't ask me. Rubs chin curiously. Well, now we can actually, like... Now we can actually examine shit. Johnny Ballbear? I love the Johnny Ballbear bit. I'm so glad people like the Johnny Ballbear bit. Another funny bit as well about that video. One or two people pointed out the bit near the end. The fucking Family Guy death pose bit. There's actually like 3 separate takes of the Family Guy death pose on my computer. So I actually had to like sit down and decide, okay, which instance of me doing the Family Guy death pose is the best one? Which one of these is going in the video? So there's, yeah, Big Yellow lost media. The two Family Guy death poses that didn't make the cut. There's like one at a different angle. It does say Eldoon in big letters, doesn't it? And that mark on his paper lantern there, that mark on his paper lantern there looks familiar. It's going to be a little weird telling him, what with the corpse of all. Anyway, that wraps up 3 of our cases. That's right, congratulations, Apollo. And leaves us with one case that's worse than all 3 put together. Murder. Lost media. Gulp. This is the same tarp from his house, isn't it? Blue tarps have been placed on the ground around the stand. Apollo, I bet the victim was going to have a picnic here. That's why they stole the noodle stand. I guess he could have eaten all the noodles he wanted. Don't touch those. Don't touch that. Those are preserving the crime scene. Oh, I guess the police put those tarps here after all. I'm looking in the trash. There's got to be a good clue or 2 around here. You and your trash cans. Go ahead, knock yourself out. She's so funny. Please, can't you see I'm doing my... Huh? Look! More lost media. Wow, Apollo. You're a genius at finding panties. Stop saying that. Wait, these aren't... They're not mine. Could these have been stolen too? Oh, these are Plum Kitaki's, aren't they? Okay, I guess we should report back to her then, but I want to inspect this awesome dude. This mannequin is dressed up to look like a police officer. I've seen one at the station. A mannequin in place of a body. What if AA7 is the first Ace Attorney game to be open world and have a battle pass for monthly cases? I would actually, like, I'd turn into sludge. I'd melt into goo. I'd actually, like, have a tantrum in real time. I'd be so mad. I'd flop down onto the floor and start, like, punching and kicking my feet everywhere. I'd be mad as hell. I would actually not get over it. If they fumbled Ace Attorney 7 in such an... I would not mind if Ace Attorney 7 came out and it was, like, kind of, like, not great. I wouldn't even mind if it was just a normal Ace Attorney game. If they did that shit, I'd be like, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Phoenix Wright in Fortnite, now that I can get behind. Do you think the victim was the noodle stand thief? Do you think someone killed him because he stole it? Yeah. Taking care of business, little Plum Kitaki style. She's our biggest fan now? Okay, I guess we should go talk to Plum Kitaki. Reboot soon. What would be the opposite of Ace Attorney? Oh, she's gone. Or does she, like... No, yeah, she's gone. Do we examine this now? No way Capcom puts the effort into re-releasing all the games in the series and then just never interact with the franchise again. No, I'm 100% that they, I'm so certain that they bring it back. I'm so certain that this is setting up something big. Surely. Surely. How long has it been since the last one? 8 years? Holy schmoly. How do they do it? Several colors of paint have been splashed across the gate. It's almost all dry. This is going to be tough to clean. Okay. I forget what we do after that, because what did we just find? We found... I wonder if he's back. No. What's Shu Takumi been up to since DGS2 wrapped up? Surely he's up to something, right? I actually don't know. You found me appearing in the stream. Hello. What if Marvel vs. Capcom 4 comes out, but it's called Freaky vs. Capcom? It's all Capcom characters and then one random dude who's a bit of a weirdo. The director of Ace Attorney 5 and 6 left Capcom in 2020. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. That's fair. Ooh, I fucked up. That's the same one who did the investigations games too, right? Oh, I didn't mean to press that. Oops. Oopsie. What if we go here? Oh, you know where I bet we go? Trucy, go away. I'm going to the detention center. Oh, no, I'm not going to the detention center. I'm silly. Surely he's been cooking something awesome. I keep accidentally pressing space. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to do that. Yeah, the Japanese comedian. He's not in the collection, is he, either? Oh my fucking god. I don't know why I keep pressing space by accident. I keep fat fingering it. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to do that. At least I get like 2 seconds of Trucy's theme over and over again. That's nice. Do you have anything to say for me? No. It is well and truly a skill issue. I've like got my thumb off the keyboard now, so I can't accidentally hit it. Maybe we do stay in the park. Maybe I've just been the fumbler. What else is there? Is there anything we can present to you? Do we present these, maybe? Sorry, I don't think I can help you with that. I think you need more than just scientific help. But ask me anything you like. Just ask scientifically. Rob's chin curiously. So we need to find something that has fingerprints on it. Well, this would make sense. Look at this, Apollo. Mr. Eldoon spelled his name backwards on this side. I think that just says noodle. The last thing Shu Takumi is credited for after TGA 2 is being a quest writer for Monster Hunter Riders. That's so specific. Monster Hunter absorbed him? I get it. So the name of his story is the same whether you read it forward or backwards. Yeah, I guess it would be. Well, except for the last S. Then how about a store called Team Meat? Oh. Tame Meat backwards. And what kind of store is that? Why, a store that sells noodles. It's not meat unless it's Team Meat. Oh yeah, we did just get the Monster Hunter remaster, didn't we? Okay, I don't think there's anything... I love the idea of Apollo just spinning this big fucking doohickey around in real time. I wonder. Looking at the history of who directed each Ace Attorney game is funny because you have Shu Takumi for the original trilogy versus Layton in the DGS games, Yamazaki Takashi for Investigations 1 and 2 and AA5 and 6, and then there's just a completely different guy for AA4. I did not even know that. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought the phone might have had prints on it. I thought that would have been a thing, but apparently not. Oh wait, whoa! How did I forget the knife? Sorry, that's a very silly thing to miss. A shiv, to be precise. Ooh, lingo. She loves her lingo. The defendant, Waki Kitaki, is the son of known gangsters. The police are assuming this belongs to him. Wasn't the murder weapon a pistol? Look at this. There's a handprint on the shiv. Yeah, this was it. A handprint? Then that might be a fingerprint. Oh, she's happy. Let's investigate. We're going investigation mode. Right, first choose the fingerprint you want to examine. Choose a fingerprint. Look closely at the handle. There's more than one fingerprint here. Those black spots? That's right. Pick the one that you want to analyze. I think I want that one, because it's the biggest one. Right, let's get detecting. Wow, she's practically glowing with excitement. She's not really, you can't, sorry, my disgraceful fucking face is blocking it, but right behind me is a very smug Emma. With a press of space like this, see? You have to go powder mode. The oil left by the print absorbs the aluminum powder, so you just dust it on and blow it off. Blow? It's like whistling. Okay, so R is the whistle button. Okay, cool. Let's give it a shot. Incidentally, it's important that you cover the entire fingerprint with the powder. There we go. There we go. It's all coming together. Let's get some down here as well. There, perfect. Oh, there's a bit down here. Unbelievable. I'm slacking. There we go. Spacebar is going absolutely bananas. The sniffer. The blower. Emma's putting on makeup, be like... Just douse yourself in the iconic powder. Good, clear, quite impressive. Next, to match the print. The police officer's sample so that you can tell whose finger this print belongs to. That doesn't sound like as much fun as actually finding the print. Okay. Who done it? Pick the person whose print you think this is. You probably have a good idea whose knife this is already. Who the fuck are you? Oh, that's Maractus. It's Waki Kitaki, isn't it? Yeah. Gulp. Scientific makeup. Well, she is made up and a scientist. Damn, we got 16 finger points. This is terrible. So the fingerprints do belong to the defendant. Yes, isn't it amazing? Ah, the power of science. It's my life. Yeah, dude, so, like, basically my entire life is science. Yeah, like, you know, I make a good living off it. It's basically every day I wake up, I live science, I breathe science, I eat science. Yeah, dude, it's basically, like, my entire career and my whole life. I need to go do a small thing at work, BRB. You have a good one. I often forget what the victims look like in Ace 10 against. Yeah, that's very valid. That's very fair. Snackoos are science? Yeah, those are little science snacks. The S in Snackoo stands for science. Knife added to the court record. Gulp. Eating is kind of science. You eat food and science like happens in you. You're not wrong. So, have you met the defendant? No. Visiting hours are almost over at the detention center. You might think about wrapping up here and heading over. Thank you, smug Emma. You mean the world to me. We have a witness and a knife with prints. Have I mentioned I've got a bad feeling about this? Don't worry, it's like a right tradition. Some traditions I can live without. Oh, that's spooky. Why did the music just do that? I was hoping the music would not do that. There we go. I just want to check real quick. Is this still... Okay, yeah, still. So I keep going back to that bin, because I know that bin is where you find the slippers. And I remember the slippers being important, but I guess that is very much for the second investigation. I fat-fingered the park again. Hello, Emma. I'm happy to see you. Bye. You got the thing right, so the music come out. The music cut out. That's true. That is unironically one of my favorite things. It's so good. When you when everything clicks, when you know you did something right because the music cuts out, it's just so perfect. To the right anything agency with me. Hello, Umpha. Goodbye, Umpha. We're going to jail. Whoa. June 15th, detention center. Visitor's room. The Ace Attorney franchise makes good use of silence. No, you're not wrong. I completely agree. Meeting hours for the day are all done. But we still have 3 minutes. I'll put in your request, but don't expect anything. The father's talking in the private room with him. The father? You mean like a priest? The suspect's father. Mr. Winfred Big Wins Kitaki himself. Oh, do we meet him as well? Die, you. You're the one on your way out, old gulp. It's getting a bit heated. Less screen flashes? That I can understand. They don't really add a whole lot, and they also are, like, kind of not fun. He's so awesome. Whoa, this guy radiates power. He's also got those badass, like, eyebrows that, like, Eldoon has. His eyebrows are, like maybe, like, 60% more powerful than Eldoon's, though. Power. With a cute apron? You Walkie's lawyer? Yes, sir. Well, I'm Big Wins Kitaki, fourth head of the Kitaki family. Capiche? Actually, I came to speak to your son. Mr. Justice. Yes? My son's innocent. He killed no one. If he were found guilty, it wouldn't be good. Capiche? Yes, I'm all about capiching. Capiche loud and clear. You gotta do more than just understand to make it. You'll learn, though. Even if the lesson comes at the end of your short life. I don't feel so good. What's the big idea, old man? You can't treat me like a kid no more, not now. His sprites are amazing. Walkie's sprites are fantastic. I need this jacket, like, actually. You know, I wanted to go to the Clink. I like it here. You must be Walkie. A G's not a G till he does hard time. Bizooey. Yeah. You'll see. When I get out of here, things will change. Silence. Is that a Blackwell reference? My apologies, Mr. Justice. He's usually such a nice boy. Forgive me if I have a hard time believing that. Ah, you can't take me under your wing this time, old man. You heard me. I don't need no trial. I think that's enough for today, Mr. Justice. Don't let me down tomorrow. Ooh. That's kind of spooky scary. So much for talking to our client. But we made so much progress today. We even found my panties. I had fun at least. Trucy, I'm going to die. I will be killed if everything goes wrong, but thank you. Of course, the biggest mystery of all remains. How am I supposed to build a case for the trial? Oh, almost forgot. It's time for my show. Tonight I'm performing at the Wonder Bar. You should come check it out. The Wonder Bar. To be continued. I like that text. That text is nice. At least someone's having fun. Yeah, that's what counts. Oh, that brought me back. That did bring me back. I'm not gonna lie. I used that in the Tomodachi supercut, didn't I? God, I miss Tomodachi. There we go. Let's save the game. Save complete. Continue on to the next chapter. I think we'll leave it there for today. But before we like ramp up the stream, I know I did a bit of a shorter one today, but I did quite a long stream yesterday, so I'm happy to leave it there. But before we do that, before we like finish, hang on. I want to check something real quick. I want to look at the museum real quick. There we go. This is not exactly what I'm looking for. These are like the illustrations, right? Where's the... What the hell? Where's all my... Oh, here we go. This is what I want. These are just... I've never like sat down and looked at these. Well, I think I have, but it's been a long time. Dude, it's weird seeing Apollo with the long sleeve. Long sleeve Apollo does not work, I think. I'm not big on that. I don't love that. All three of these had red hair? I don't like that. It's like it's like maroon too. This third picture's badass, the one on the top row. Yeah, it's a Better Call Saul suit. He looks so rectangular in the long sleeve one. I don't love that. Oh, these are amazing. Wait, why did we never get these ones in the bottom? With the fist bomb. Oh, we should have gotten them. Some of these are incredible. These are like closer to the final game. Dude, holy shit, the one on the right, you know what that looks like? He looks like Answer from Guilty Gear. Maybe that's why I like Apollo so much. What is this? Is this like Phoenix or... No. This is also meant to be Apollo. This is like Beta Apollo. There's Oomph. These are so cool. I can't wait to get this with the Investigations duology. Because these are just so fun to look at. Oh! That has like hints of Francisca, the one on the top right that you can't see. Oops. Oh, there's the goat. I know some people who find Apollo hot are upset we didn't get the sprites of him rolling up his sleeves. That's valid. They're very cool. She looks 16 plus in some of these concept designs. I think the thing, I get what you mean. I think the thing with Trucy is, like, you have to make her 15 because of the fact that she's Phoenix Wright's daughter, right? Do you get me? Because obviously we find out how that works in later cases, but like for the reveal to really work, she has to be 15. I like this just deadpan Mr. Hat. These are great. There's just a balloon in there too. Here he is. That's my goat. I like the puffer jacket one. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh. Dude, that one the one in the bottom right looks like Bobby Fulbright. A little bit. Some of these are amazing though. Proto Sebastian is so interesting because he used to look so much cooler. Which is interesting because we saw like a hint of Proto Justine Courtney. And she looked like a loser. She looked like she had like terrible posture. Jesus Christ, this one in the top right. Oh my god. Wait, I kind of wish... Whoa. Some of these are really good. This one on the bottom looks like, the second one from the left. Well, I guess the third one from the left. Looks like, Hugh O'Connor. Bottom right looks like you. Oh shit, I kind of see it. That's badass. There's a goat. Okay, this like really looks like a KOF character. The one on the left seriously looks KOF vibes. Courtney's final design is kind of whack. It's silly, but I have a huge soft spot for it. I really like Courtney's design. Oh wow, that one in the bottom right does not work. I don't like that. The one in the bottom right is not it. Maybe that was supposed to be like his stage design? The headphones is interesting. God, yeah, man, this one, the one in the middle on the top row, that has like Bobby Fulbright vibes. Sheesh. That definitely has Bobby Fulbright vibes. Some of these are really cool. Man. And there's the one with the like floppier hair. Like what we saw for Kristoff. God, these are cool. And there's Umphy. Her pants are silly, I must say. Was this game made for the Fujoshis? They knew what they were doing. They've earned it. Some of these look very Eustace Winner. True. Oh. Some of these look silly. I think... Oh, there's Oomph. These are cool. Oh, the Shiver animation? That would have been fun. Oh, man. I don't love these. I like the final design a lot more. I really like what we ended up with. And I think I should probably leave it there, because, like, I think if we go any... Well, we'll get... Is this Plum Kitaki? No, this is... Alita Tilara. Okay, yeah, we should probably leave that there, because if we go any further, we'll get into characters we haven't seen yet. The Kazoo face is fantastic. That's kind of fun. That is fun. The DGS collection has little translated commentary for the concept art by the original concept artist. I wish that was there. Yeah. That would be fun. So many beautiful people, but the streamer is the cutest. Thank you very much. That is much appreciated. Olga Orly is so cool. This is like a character... I know I've talked about Bobby Fulbright being like the main one, but this is a character that I would, like, if I had the time, I would consider cosplaying. Olga Orly. Olga, or however the fuck you say it. But Bobby Fulbright would be my number one. I love Bobby Fulbright. I'm such a Bobby Fulbright head. He's so cool. I'm gonna be a dweeb. I'm gonna very quickly. I need Bobby Fulbright exposure. Really. Oh my god, I forgot the fucking terrible Athena Sykes design. It's not terrible. It's just strange. I'm just not used to it. This is fine. Hang on. I need to find Bobby Fulbright real quick. Wait, what? Oh shit! Yeah, for the pirate. This is badass. That's my goat. What? Huh? Hell, wait, huh? What? Huh? Who the fuck in the bottom left? Huh? Is that meant to be Metis? I don't know. That's so strange. Oh, this is the DLC outfit, isn't it? That's kind of cool. Milk Saturday. So true. And there's Pearly. Oh my god. I swear there's... Oh god. Okay. I know this is meant to be an AA4 stream, but it's unbelievable how good the Blackwall concept art is. It's amazing. There's some incredible stuff in the Blackwall concept art. It's so good. God, I love Blackwall. Oh, and this is Beta Blackwall. This is interesting too. There's some good stuff in here. The animations don't do it justice. I kind of get it. But they are very good. You can kind of tell they were really finding their footing a bit with the 3D style, but it's still very charming. And this is great too. That's my goat right there. I could pull that off. I could pull that off maybe. Is there more Bobby Fulbright? Man, Beta Bobby Fulbright is awesome. This also has kind of like KOF vibes a little bit, I think. How they massacre. I'm mad now. I don't even want to think about AA5 Clavia. I'm in no mood for it. Oh. Oh. Unreal. That's great. Sorry, I'm getting distracted now. I said I'd finish it up, but I'm just like, I'm just being a gusher. I can't help it. I love this series so much. You just throw cool concept art at me and I'm just like, holy smokes. This is so awesome. But yeah, we'll leave it there. And I'll get to the next time we'll do the, what is it? The trial. Gushing is good. It's got to be done. Someone's got to do it. But yeah, next week, what will I do next week? I don't know. Maybe we'll do more of the randomizer. Super Paper Mario, we got to get back to that. Maybe I'll get... You know what? I did say that yesterday I was planning to do Worms 4 Mayhem, and it didn't work out because technical difficulties. Maybe we'll try Worms Ultimate Mayhem next week. We might do that. Maybe Ultimate Mayhem and more Super Paper Mario? That would be good. That might be an idea. Yeah. That sounds fun. I like that idea. But yeah. And then obviously once we get this game done, I'll hop onto Great Ace Attorney 2. I do want to replay this game. Because I love it to bits. And I think there's, like, watching it again, I think, playing through it again, I think is going to do a lot for me. Because I'll just, like, pick up on a lot of things. But yeah, we'll call it a day. That was fun. So yeah, thank you for dropping... Why am I hiccupy? What happened to me? But yeah, we'll call it a day. I'll get this up on the second channel in a bit. And yeah, catch you next week. The next video is definitely gonna take a while. I haven't really even done much scripting really, other than some like basic bits. I love when you get nerdy. Thank you. I can't help it. You just throw cool facts at me about my favorite series, and I'm like, you know, I mean, I think the Pikmin video had a lot of that, right? It's literally just me going, "This is so awesome." We love the nerdster. Thank you. So yeah, I'll hop off and I'll catch you next week, and I'll do a little work on the script video for tonight. Not tomorrow, because I'm pretty busy tomorrow. I have some stuff going on. But yeah, I like the Pikmin video. That is so cool. It's one of my favorite videos I've done in a long time. But yeah, that's that. Bye bye.